I mean, I obviously didn't fucking
You know how it goes.
watch the fucking link.
You know how it goes.
Yo, y'all motherfuckers need to watch the shit that I
Yo,
fucking
can
send
you go on with
I'm
the
Bro,
story?
everything you're saying is an hour fucking long, bro. And
Yeah,
I
but
see,
you just fucking watch
I see
it.
the time on it. I see the fucking time on it. I'm like, what the
What are you
fuck?
doing when you're driving? What are you doing when you're driving? What the fuck are you doing when you're driving? Just
Listen to
fucking listen to
podcasts.
some shit.
All right, let's go.
Listen to the links
Let's
that I
go.
fucking
Let's
sent you,
continue.
motherfucker.
Let's
I sent you
continue. Let's
everything.
Continue. Yo.
What?
We back. It's been a hiatus, but episode 5, we on track for it, baby. We had some technical difficulties last episode. My shit fucked up. I'm gonna go on
I'm
to it.
so pissed about that.
My shit fucked up.
Damn, Rob took the blame.
Took a dump and it just fucked us. But we back. I'm your host today, Rob Skino, your boy, and I'm Pogi. So what? Ben Official Vanilla and Dank Plays, yo. And we back in this thing. So I want to say, man, sorry for what happened last time. You know, my shit fucked up. That was what, 2-3 weeks ago now. We had some scheduling issues too on top of that, but we back in the game. So before
you know what
we
though?
get
In
into
your
it,
defense, Bobby, it's not your fault. It's technology's fault.
it is.
Well, he built the computer, so technically it's both.
Justin got you there, buddy. I can't.
Hey, man.
I mean, I was gonna bring it up, but Jiggy.
I mean,
Yo,
You were gonna bring it up.
What
Shut
you
the
talking
fuck
about?
up. You were gonna bring it up.
Yo,
You were gonna bring it up.
I was trying to
Anyways.
give
You're
Bobby
giving me
some
shit
slaps,
about
bro.
my G-force bullshit.
Yo, you
I
almost
was
said
just trying to
force again.
I was just trying to tell you how to do it, dog. I'm going to do. Yeah, so we back though, man. So thank you for bearing with us. Thank you for definitely tuning in again. We much appreciate that. 100%. Definitely. All right. So yeah, we back. What y'all been up to, man? How's life been for you guys in this fucking break?
Moving.
It's been about a month, I think, since our last pod. Unfortunately, but you know,
Yeah,
life happens.
life happens, man.
what do you expect from 4 dudes that aren't famous and have regular lives, you know?
Man,
Not much.
it.
The people
That's how it
deserve
be.
more. That's how I feel.
But y'all welcome for the content anyways.
So how's moving going, Jiggy?
Oh, so I say that it's shitty only because it is shitty. But if I look at this move compared to all the other moves, because moving's shitty. I mean, it's just
That's the worst
subjective.
thing.
Yeah.
So, but if I look at this move compared to all my other moves, this is probably the least stressful just because, for the past 2 weeks, we've been like putting boxes up and like categorizing shit and also we're getting rid of like 90% of our shit, which is awesome.
Good. That is the fucking, bro. Since I bought this house and like we're like, moving shit around and like putting shit up and closets and boxes and shit, I'm looking like,
Why do we have
why
this?
do I have so much? Bro, I have 2 unbuilt PCs downstairs. But for me, I can't get rid of technology. I don't know why. Whether it's a fucking power cord or a fucking like old school VGA connected to the TV. I'm
Dude,
like, I can't get rid of this because the minute I throw shit in the trash, I'm like, I need that piece.
Yo, I know, dude. Hold up, I know exactly. What
That's a pack rat. That's the definition of a pack rat.
I'm not a
Hey, I'm
hoarder,
just
so I'll
saying-
take that.
Yo, we just started the stream and this motherfucker Jay, I gotta pee. Hey, Jones, appreciate the follow, bro. Hope you're doing well in Hawaii.
Nice.
No,
nice.
Yo, wait, did he just pee?
No, he didn't have to pee. He had to get.
No, I think he had a
something.
piece.
Look,
Oh yeah.
I got 2 of these bitches. They're broke as fuck, and I've had them for like 10 years, bro, and I can't get rid of them. I can't fucking get rid of them.
Something
I spent like $1,500 on each one of these.
It's because you got spaghetti sauce on it.
Yo, these are like 10 years old, man.
Look at that shit.
You do got spaghetti sauce on that shit.
I showcased the worst part of it.
All right, so I feel you though, man. Like I think so. I've watched the whole. What's that chick's name about the whole tidying up? What the fuck is her name? That Japanese lady?
Michelle likes that
Oh,
show.
the girl with the Netflix
Bro,
show.
I
Yeah.
fold like how she folds, bro.
Bro,
That's how
I've
I fold.
watched that shit at least 5 times. I've read the book and like every time I'm like, okay, I don't really care about this shirt. Nah, whatever. These pants, I can't fit this no more. What about this memory card? We gotta keep that.
Yeah, yo, exactly.
Even though this shit's corrupted and everything, we have to keep it. There's
The
gonna be
8
something.
megabyte PlayStation card
Yo,
that I got.
technology's gonna
fucking
come out. I'm able to
2
read this. We have to keep this. We have to and that's the end of it. I don't know why.
I literally just threw out in this move. I threw out my 128 megabyte flash drive, the first flash drive I ever had. It was blue and it was fucking this big, and it was 128 megabytes. And I finally threw that shit away.
How hard was that for you to be like, fuck, I can't get rid of this? You
Yo,
thought
it
about
was
it, didn't
difficult,
you?
man. Dude, I
You
put
thought
it in
about
a
it.
box. Like I had it in a box for weeks.
I could put
And
3
then-
Microsoft Word documents on here.
Not
It's
even.
like, yo,
dude.
what if Jasleen needs to put some documents on here for school? Like I'm thinking like, and then right next to it, I got like an 8 gig and a 16 gig USB. I'm
Right.
like, yeah.
You can't even put a Microsoft boot up on a 128 megabyte fucking thumb drive, dog. Holy shit. You can't even
Nothing.
flash boot that shit.
Nope.
So my question is, Rob, going back to something you said earlier about moving, why are you putting shit in your closet at the same time you're putting shit in your boxes? Like, are you moving or staying?
So downstairs we have, like, under the stairs is like a little closet in there. And so when I moved out here, I shipped all my shit in Gorilla boxes. I shipped some of it in Gorilla boxes and I put it in my car when I moved out here. So since all that stuff's unpacked, we're putting stuff in the boxes and putting that downstairs. It's like a storage closet pretty much. It's not an actual closed closet. You ever heard of that? A storage closet?
I mean, I've heard about it. I thought we were talking about moving and shit. It sounds like you're just like rearranging though.
I mean, yeah, but the process of having shit that you don't need anymore, you come across it when you're putting it away. Like, I thought that was kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, I get it. Shit, when I fucking moved, I just got rid of fucking everything, bro. I was just like,
You just started over.
donated all that shit, bro. There's
Speaking
this
of,
place
though-
called Hope Haven next to where I used to live. Stick all my shit in fucking trash bags. Like, here you go.
Speaking of, though, Dave will know about this. Hopefully, if you had a TMO move before,
Say again?
have you ever had a TMO move before?
No, what's that?
So some kind of it's a military move, whatever. I've had 2 of those bitches, and what they do is when you're getting ready to PCS or change duty station or whatever the case may be, and you're moving out.
Yeah, they move all that shit for you.
Bro, dog, them niggas rob you. Like, if you were to ever pay to be robbed within an hour, call TMO, because I don't
You
know.
have
I was
to
in,
pay them? I thought
Bro,
they did that
well,
shit.
no, you don't
No,
have to.
no,
The
look,
military
look.
pays for them, but it's the same
So
thing.
you're getting
like,
robbed for free.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bro. Look how fucked up it is, bro. It's like for us. I mean, I've never heard it called anything else. It could be like out of loop or anything, but it's just like household goods. That's what they call it. And like, so we deployed and everything, bro. These motherfuckers had to wait for like a month to get their shit back, right?
Sorry.
And then my buddy Parker, he's a computer guy like us. He had his own PC and shit. He got his shit back fucked up, bro. Like he could not get that shit to work, to run nothing, right? So for the longest time, like he was just like they fucked me, bro. Like they fucked the shit up. Then my buddy Ski, Rob, you know Ski, you played with him before. He was just like, look, I'll trade you this laptop for your PC, and then I'll add whatever I can, try to get it running, bro. They were at work, bro. My man Ski took the PC, brought it downstairs, fixed it at work, and got that shit up and running. And now he's got a fucking brand new PC. Pretty much.
What was
Like
wrong?
that
Something
shit.
simple as fuck.
I forget what he said, but yeah, it was something simple,
Power
dude.
supply.
If he
was-
fixed it
was
downstairs
ridiculous.
in a day, it was probably something simple. He didn't have to buy parts for it either.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was
Gonna
dumb
reseat the
simple.
fucking RAM or
Bro,
something.
yeah, your fucking CPUs came loose, motherfucker. Duh, you know. Ugh.
Fucking zip sockets.
It was
Yeah,
nuts,
so-
bro. So now he's got a PC with like this dope ass fucking gaming room and shit. He's got his fucking like he's a console player, so he's got his fucking TV and his console set up with his PC behind him and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, so
Yeah.
I would always pay for
Brand new
my thing
fucking
at this
PC and
point.
that shit.
At this point, I'm gonna pay for that shit next time I move. I'm not doing this shit by myself. Because with
Yeah.
TMO, so like you were saying, they can fuck your shit up. So Dave, forewarning before you leave, because they're gonna pack your shit up too before you leave. Take a picture of everything important. Like you got a phone now, so take a picture of that.
Nah,
shit.
what I'm doing is I'm packing up everything that can't get broken and I'm shipping it home, and then I'm driving with because I already have nothing pretty much.
Right.
I deployed. I got everything. I got rid of everything before I deployed. So when I'm moving, all I really have is my TV and my PC, and I'm gonna pack it up in my car and then drive home.
Yeah, that's what I would do then. If you're that close, I was overseas, so I couldn't do it. But
Yeah, true. You definitely can't drive home from Germany. I don't think.
so the way it works,
I've never heard of it anyway.
That's
So the way it
possible.
works, so the way there goes right. So like
It's possible. Just
technically. So what happened was, well, my first experience in TMO or household goods, whatever, I was in Korea, and like it was 3 Korean men that came to my room. They were like, "Bro,
Oh,
I
they
want
said
to."
if you need your dick sucked, hit me up. Those guys. Oh,
Nice.
sorry.
Yo,
sorry.
first of all,
sorry.
first of all, I'm trying to repress that because that was fucking disturbing to me. All right. Second of all, fuck you. No, so these dudes were like, I don't want to sound fucked up, but they were like 5'4" max. You know what I'm saying? They were small guys. I had, they remember that leather couch I had? That fucking big ass, heavy ass leather couch?
The
That
uncomfortable
black
ass one?
one? That black one?
Is it the one where it was sideways and we
Yeah, we
took
took that picture sideways. Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
So they came to my room, right? And they were like, okay, you know, sign when they come in, whatever. And like, okay, what do you want to take? And like, they're like, Mike, take that. Pretty much everything but like the military shit that they issued me, whatever. Like the beds, whatever. Bro, these dudes fucking rap like they like took cardboard boxes, cut them bitches like, you know, so they can kind of open like long ways, wrap the fucking couch up. They were in our room in like 45 minutes. And that couch ain't light neither. That shit was fucking heavy. Because me moved that bitch and I was like, yo, this shit is not easy to do.
Bro, we left it in the hallway for like a week.
Later, get to that bitch later. But yeah, man, so they moved all that shit in like 45 minutes, dog. And like, these motherfuckers are professionals. I don't know what kind of school or class they go to, so like, I will always pay for TMO moves or just moves in general. You know what I mean nowadays because these motherfuckers good at that shit. I was a
Don't
mover
they have
too.
to inventory everything? Like
They do.
one lamp.
So
one
no,
rug.
not everything, but what they'll do is they'll inventory each box. So say they put like a bunch of shit in a box, they'll fucking say, okay, you have this, and this. You have to itemize. Okay, do you have any electronics? Yeah. What do you have? You know, TVs, computers. Do you have any like, you know, dishes or whatever? You itemize that shit, and then when you're done, you sign for it. And so when you get it after it's been delivered, you sign for it again. So you have to check is it anything broken, whatever the case may be. So your homie should have fucking checked and should have been, I'm taking you guys to court 'cause my shit don't work. But he was like, fuck it, I guess. I don't know.
Nah, bro, it's different with the army, bro. Because like when you get fucked, you're just like, oh, it's just another day. You got shit broke. Fuck it.
So I was a mover
Could be worse. Could be
before
raining.
doing the military, and I get how I wasn't that good, but you know we could move shit around. Like it was me and this other guy who was a personal trainer. It was me, him, and this fucking yellow Penske truck. We were just throwing shit in that bitch and moving. But if I was to be a mover though nowadays, I would definitely try to not work 5 days a week or fucking regular 9 to 5. I would fucking be like, my hours are from this to this, and that's all you're getting. You know, you better call.
All right,
I'm
time
working
out.
a little,
6
but not
hours
really.
a week.
Time out. Everybody calm the fuck down. I just realized something. Rob, are you wearing a tank because you started going to the gym? Because you live in Colorado. I didn't know it's cold as fuck out there. Are you trying to
You
Bro, I
trying to
just
flex
like
for the
that?
pod right now?
I
Are you
went
trying to
to
flex
the
for the
gym.
pod right now?
I went to the
Are
gym.
you
I
trying to
haven't
flex for the
changed,
pod right now?
bro. I haven't changed clothes. I went to the gym earlier, so.
Oh my god, he's trying to flex for the pod right now. This sucks. Anyone watching? I'm sorry. I'm just oh,
Yo, yeah, he really trying to flex out here.
he
I
really
mean, I
trying
am
to flex
now
for the
because you
pod
said
right
something
now,
about
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, unbelievable.
Randy.
Okay.
Savage.
All
bad.
right. Anyways, first on the docket, we'll just get right into this shit. So we fucking
Cut all
piss him
that
off.
out.
Anyways, what?
We can cut out all that bullshit we just went through.
No, keep it in there.
No, it's not
Keep
getting
it
cut
in
out.
there.
We're keeping all this
Keep it
shit.
in there.
What do you mean? We're
Alright,
fucking
so
live right
anyways-
now, bro. We fucking rolling. This is all natural right
So
now.
anyways, what I was saying was-
I
everything's
almost fell asleep.
everything's on the everything's.
So
You
I
almost
was,
felt. Oh, that is true, Dustin. You had literally nothing to input on that last fucking. And you just got a new house.
all right. You didn't have to move.
Do you have any furniture in there?
Yeah,
Yo,
I
Justin's
had to
fed
move
up.
a whole bunch of shit. What are you talking about?
And you had nothing to say about moving?
I do.
Bro, don't you ever. Don't.
But I'm not gonna talk about it. We can move on.
Yeah. So, anyways, before I was cut off through my perfect transition, we're gonna keep this in here too. I was trying to go for So there was an article come out that different companies are gonna start trying to do 4-day work weeks. My personal opinion on it, I have
Wait, this
no
is
problem.
America?
This is yes, America.
It's all over.
That's why it's a big deal. But it's a big deal because it's America. Put it that way. That's what the way the article portrayed it is a big deal because it's America. But my personal opinion is, I said this shit at work. I got no problem working 4 or 10-hour days to have a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Get my 40. I got no problem doing that. Because I'll fuck around working a Tuesday through Friday as opposed to Monday through Thursday. Because
Mondays are the worst, bro. Everyone hates Mondays.
Because Friday's like, Mondays. Fuck, man, y'all ain't trying to do this shit, bro.
I don't know, bro. It's like, because at least in the Army, it's like Monday is the shittiest day of the work week for sure. But Friday, it's always a long day, bro. It's like, all right, we gotta get this done before next week.
Yeah,
bro.
but you're not really doing shit on Friday.
Yeah, but that's what makes it worse.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because you know what's coming, bro. Like you get to sleep.
Well, I'm talking about we're talking about like IT wise. Like on Friday, you're just like you're not doing anything.
Oh, sorry guys. Let me leave real quick.
Like the big brain people that are doing big brain stuff.
Oh yeah.
The 200, the 200 plus
Justin, you gotta
IQ
leave
club.
too. Then you gotta leave too, Justin.
No.
Nah, so I
am cybersecurity.
I work
okay. Update your drivers.
Just like your fucking pre-med, right?
Update your drivers.
Pre-med, okay?
Update your drivers, then you fucking IT.
Fix your computer, bitch.
I can't
fix, nigga.
Yo, so I actually work a reduced schedule. So I work 9s, and then I work 1/8 in a pay period. Yep. So like Monday through Friday, 1 week is 9, or Monday through Thursday I work 9, and then that Friday I work 8, and then the next Friday I'll get off. And so I have 1 4-day work week. I'm still working 80 hours a check, but I have 1 4-day work week every period. So the thing that I've noticed is that I get a lot more shit done on the week that I only have 4 days, because it's like, fuck, well, I don't have Friday. Usually like on the if it's a 5-day, like if it's a long week, I'm kind of fucking off the first 4 days, and then Friday is when I get all my shit done. But if I'm off that Friday, I'm doing all my work on Monday, and then kind of fucking off Tuesday through Thursday. So it's I think it's cool, but I think it's the article that that you read, Bobby. I skimmed it, but the cool part of that was that you don't have. They're not saying work 40 hours, work 4 10s. They're saying work 32 hours, and we'll still pay you the same. That's dope.
Right. No, I'm a big avid for that too, man. Cause like, so same thing for me in tech school. We worked 9-hour days.
You're big what?
Tech school, or A school for you. Guess what it's called? A school for you guys? Like after basic training. What?
He doesn't go to school. He
said he's a big advic.
Advid. I'm a big advocate for that.
Advocate.
You're right. Thanks. There you go.
My God.
I've been drinking.
Yeah, don't you look fucking dumb, Justin? Don't ever question me.
All right. Anyways,
Jakey, thank you, Jakey. Where you at on here?
All right, so no, Dave, you're fuck. You're top right. Jakey, you're bottom left. Jakey, you're bottom left. No.
Yo, so we gotta do the fucking
No. Jakey, go diagonal down. Dave, you go diagonal up. From that. Left. Other side.
This side.
There you go.
Dude,
there you go. Dave, you're good.
We gotta wrap this up. We can't be doing this bullshit.
All right. So anyway, I'm a big
Dave,
advocate.
I'm a big advocate for that move, Dave.
So when I was in tech school, we worked 9-hour days. We got every other Friday off, and that shit was great because it's good for morale, but it's also good for your personal health. Because like you were saying, man, like when you get those times where it's like you have no days off, no holidays, and you're working fucking straight, man, like you get burned out. Like, so it's like, dude, I tell motherfuckers, look, man, if you got the time, every 2 weeks, take a fucking 3-day week.
Listen, I'd rather go to work for 4 hours a day and do actual work, and then go to work, like, because I go to work and like people were standing around talking and like shooting the breeze and stuff,
water cooler conversations and shit.
And I'm like, look, can I just be here for 4 hours a day, do my work, and go home? Like, be productive for 4 to 6 hours a day.
Were you about to say be provocative?
I am provocative.
Reproductive.
I ooze productivity. Anyway,
I get what you're saying though, man. Like like your most productive hours are from like 8 to 12. Like after lunch, you're fucked. Like after lunch, who's working after lunch?
I'm
All
fucking off.
You're bullshitting with your coworkers.
I'm fucking off.
You're on YouTube. You're on Facebook. Like, let's be real here. You're not doing shit.
Unless you got a meeting. But even then, it's just like I got a meeting.
And if my employers are watching this, I'm just lying right now. So I do all the things, do all the works.
Well, I never said that I did that. I'm just saying I see other people.
Right.
Wow.
I never go back to the records, bitch. I never said.
Fire, dog.
You're about to go to work Monday. You're about to go to work Monday. Your boss will be like, all right, so I hear that people are slacking off right now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Go
people
back
want
to
come
into
work for 4 hours.
Apparently, the whole office, except for Justin, is slacking off.
First of all, I never said that I did that. I said I come in and I see people doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're throwing them all out.
So you snitching.
I called you guys in for this all hands. Is there a beneficial vanilla in the audience here?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Whole company's slacking off.
Yeah.
I'll name them off right now too.
I bet you could.
Do y'all have coworkers that watch this shit?
Yeah. I have 2 of them that already commented on my stream.
Yeah, I do.
I feel weird talking.
It's hard. They know that we have no chance to bullshit in the army. I have no chance to bullshit.
I get my work done though. I want to reiterate that I do get my work done.
Yo, I live by.
Oh, is this turning into a resume now? My weakness is I'm too detail oriented.
I work by the. I live by the work hard, play
sometimes
hard
my work
dude.
is sometimes my work is too perfect. Take too much time.
My weaknesses are my strengths.
You gotta live by the work hard, play hard mentality. Work to be done, knock that shit out. But if it ain't,
listen, like I said earlier,
off, dude.
All that matters is like you come to work, you be productive, but like there's times throughout the week where I see multiple people being unproductive and there's no reason for them to be there during that time. So why not knock your work out and then just be able to leave? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. The only caveat to that, or the only rebuttal that I could think is like if a fire comes up and it needs to be addressed right away.
Well, then you come back in.
If it's like a pivot thing where you need a turnaround time of like 30 minutes, like ASAP, like the commander needs some fucking
then
data.
You have a person at the office and you rotate out.
Do you know who he blamed for that? You want to know the person put the blame on?
Rob.
Henry Ford. Henry Ford.
Fucking Henry Ford.
He made the cars.
He was the one who
introduced
a fucking 40-hour work week. Yep.
Can't trust Henry, dude.
Yeah.
He had Nazi
can't trust
propaganda.
no one named Henry, dude.
Or Ford.
Henry Cavill.
Ford sucks, so I mean, you're fucking 0 for 2 right now. Henry.
Yeah, Henry, bitch.
Yeah. But
Justin, you look like a Henry.
No, you don't ever say that again.
You do kind of look. I can see you pass as a Henry.
A Henry Patrick, like first name.
Yo, Henry Cavill though. Witcher.
That's what I'm saying. Henry Cavill's a cool guy.
Bro, he's a PC gamer, but he's also fucking shredded. I don't even know what kind of diet that man's on.
Yeah. 100% I'm trying to be on that shit too, man, because I know that's just to be on a diet strict. You gotta fucking dedicate your time, like you have to adhere to that shit.
Don't even talk to me about that. I'm on the carnivore diet right now.
All right, hold on, wait. While we're live, I'm gonna add this in there just so whoever's watching can see the reality of our podcast. And then we'll, in post we'll edit and shit. But oh my god, Jakey, the Henry Cavill to diet transition, bro. That was just fucking.
So you done like fucking sucking yourself off? Jesus.
Smooth like butter.
Jakey
was Dwayne Wade, threw it up, and I caught it and just fucking slam dunked that shit, bro. You can't tell me that wasn't smooth.
This is not a slam dunk.
That was good, bro. That was good.
You know what makes it?
Jakey doesn't get it, bro.
Now? It was good.
They don't get it, bro. They don't get it, Jake. They don't get it.
But it's less good that you bring it up that it was good, though.
Right? Because.
No, it's good funny. Now because we're live, and I want the people to see.
You know the sad part is though,
what it's really like.
Twice Dave's
what it's really like.
Transitions. That's twice he's fucked up in the same podcast.
You're like me in episode 1, man. You stupid.
How?
You're fucking bad. Go to pre-med school and come
twice.
back to me
Okay. First of all, the only person I can give credit to is Rob. All right, because Justin, he's be like, all right, next topic, and then Jakey, he's like, I had a dream that the coronavirus came out and wiped us all out.
Bro,
Rob, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, that's some shit, dog.
This is the biggest deflection I've ever seen in my life.
100%.
Rob, tell me I'm wrong, though. Tell me I'm wrong, Rob.
Dave.
It's
Bobby,
funny
you better
it's
fucking.
It's funny.
What?
Yo, it's only funny because it's true.
100%.
Yo,
it's only funny because it's
records,
true.
Guys. Check the records, y'all.
Oh, we can check them.
Look at the
footage.
transition.
Dog.
Heat.
I mean,
man.
Dave, how you gonna take?
I'm teary-eyed.
Take credit for all of that shit?
No, I'm not taking credit for any of it. At all. I'm saying me and you right now. That transition was fucking smooth, like butter. But
we just wasted 5 minutes.
I can only give Bobby credit because Justin and Jay.
Oh, that part. Yeah.
You know what that sounds like?
My
Hey yo,
perfect.
Fuck you, Bobby.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Silly paws, you little bitch.
It's sticky paws.
That's not much better.
Bitch.
Anyways, what were you saying about your diet, Rob?
No, so Jake, you doing carnivore?
Jakey.
You doing carnivore diet, right?
Jakey, sorry.
Fucking attention.
Right.
Jakey, right here.
You perfect, Dave. Perfect. Fucking perfect. All right, so you said you're doing a carnivore diet. How did the keto diet work? Keto, yeah. Keto? How did the keto diet work for you, man? Because I'm trying to lose this fucking midsection, dog. And
keto diet was dope as fuck. I lost 70 pounds in 7 months.
Really?
I was working out 6 times a week, like doing cardio and weightlifting. Yeah. So I did that for 7. I lost a lot of fucking weight. That was when me and Justin were doing the slap bet, which, by the way, we never.
Is that shit still on, or like y'all fucking just doing whatever?
I don't know. I need some motivation, dude. Like I'll try to stick to the keto diet for I'll be good for 5 days, and the weekend hits, I'm like, all right, fuck it.
Bro, I had soda fries yesterday, dog. So I already know how you feel about that.
I'll jump off it for 2 days, and I'll lose all my progress over the weekend, and it's a cycle. So I'll lose 5 pounds.
But question for you, Justin.
I'll gain back 5 pounds.
Question for you, Justin. When you were on it heavy though, because you and Jake were both lifting pretty heavy. You guys were stringent on that shit. What was something that kept you motivated and kept you on track for your diet? Because
I didn't want to get slapped in the face.
Yeah, I wanted to slap Justin. Yo, I wanted
that slap so bad.
By the way, the context for this, everyone, about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now.
Yeah,
Justin and
before my mom had her stroke in 2018.
Might have been longer, bro. It might have been 3 years now.
2016, because I think it was
the beginning of 2018. I think.
No, I think it was beginning of 2017, because I had just moved here in 2016. And I was here when we were doing it.
No, I was in Virginia.
No, I was in Colorado when you guys were talking about it. Because y'all were like, you want to get on this road?
Okay, let's just say 2018 then. Anyways, I guess the timeline doesn't really matter. But the bet was, I don't know if we got any How I Met Your Mother fans, but the bet was a slap bet. And whoever could not just lose the most weight, but make the biggest transformation was going to get 5 slaps on the other person for the rest of our lives. And I mean, we fucking know each other since kindergarten. So at the slapper's discretion. So it could have been we were talking so much shit to each other, yo, I'm about to slap you on your wedding day, bro. This is before he even fucking knew that he was gonna get married. Yeah. And then Justin was like, one day you're just gonna be eating soup on your lunch break, and I'm just gonna fucking slap the shit out of you. And I'm like, dude, that would be dope.
And you can't do nothing about it. You just
can't do nothing. You gotta take it.
Eat that shit.
All right, so
that was
I
lost the most weight in my life. Got the most fit just because of that shit, dog.
That was your only motivation?
That was my only motivation.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
See, the thing with me is when it came to getting in shape, because now I sit at a 165, 170 on average, and but beforehand, I think before maybe like 24 and under. Like I was just like super fucking skinny. I've always been like that my whole life. I was like one. When I finally hit 130, I thought I was big when I was like 20 or something like that. Like I've always been super skinny.
And you're 165 now.
Right now I think I'm 168. But bro,
Yeah.
I'm also shorter than all you fucks.
That's
light
the
as
bad
fuck,
thing
dog.
about it. You talking about something? I'm 130. I was big.
Okay,
Now you're
but
168.
if we're throwing
Right?
shade, then I can lift more than you. I can lift more than you.
No, you can't.
What's up, Dan?
No, you can't.
I can't.
You can't.
Hey, y'all about to have
Let's
lift
throw
off.
up max reps right now.
Oh, what
Take
you
off.
gonna do?
What's your max reps?
When
What's
you
your max
come,
reps?
Yo, when you come to Colorado,
What's your max
You guys
reps
gotta
right
do
now?
push-ups right now.
What's your
Push
max
off.
reps right now?
I don't do
Yo,
max.
they look like a
What's your max reps right now?
Yo, so when you come to Colorado, I'll take you to the gym.
What's your max reps right now?
And then I have a free buddy pass.
Oh, when I come to college, no, it's different then because then we got the altitude and
You
everything.
see, all of a sudden, you got excuses now. All of a sudden now.
Altitude,
Oh, so
bro.
when I show up to perform, I can't do it. No.
Hey,
No,
I'm just
no.
Yo, my man's hit him with geography. Bro, we up high, man.
The
I don't got
mile
enough
high.
oxygen.
hey, hey, no, but for real though, like, my motivation's not about like it was about like getting bigger and everything, but now it's more of I view it as like my main thing is it takes 2 weeks to build a hobby, so it's like my main thing is like making my
mean a habit?
routine,
It's 21 days.
hobby,
21,
habit,
21
whatever.
days to be a habit.
It's actually
Science.
that's actually both of those are false.
It's 21 days.
Well,
No, it's different for
Okay,
everyone.
Justin, what do you got, Justin? Since we all get different attitudes.
pretty
It is
mad.
about a habit, but you have to have something that keeps you in check. So actually, me and Jakey kept each other in check, and that's
Right.
why
Mhm.
it's working for us.
You need
Okay, so it looks like we all have different philosophies on this, but for me, it's 2 weeks. If I'm in the gym for 2 weeks and I diet for 2 weeks, then I'm good as long as I do it consistently. That's the thing. I have to consistently do it. Now,
Right.
that being said, it could take longer. It could be 21 days because the first week I could be like, I go to the gym Monday. I'm like, I'll skip tomorrow. But I'm talking about like doing consistently, like sticking to my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Well, yeah.
as long as I get it to where like I wake up one day, I'm like, fuck, I can't fucking go to bed until I go to the gym. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Like as long as I start getting that mentality, that's when I know like I'm on track and everything. And then it's easy to fall off that, but it's the same way as like being on a fucking diet. Like I have to wake up in the morning, fucking, eat whatever breakfast I'm gonna eat and everything like that. Like it's all about getting on that track. That's my main motivation at first. Is once I'm on that track, then it's like I can't be stopped.
It's autopilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. So my philosophy behind habit creation is, it's the same philosophy of this guy named James Clear. He wrote this book called Atomic Habits. Like fucking really highly recommend it for any of y'all who's listening and y'all too. It's 1% changes. So you do small incremental changes every single day, and over time, those changes compound. So
Well,
like
yeah.
you could start off like today by only doing 1 push-up, but if you do tomorrow you do 2 push-ups and the next day you 3, over a year you're doing a hell of amount of push-ups, and the shit's easy. So that's how I look at habit forming, is that like in today's point, as long as you're consistent and as long as you're improving, going that extra mile, not even the extra mile, just that little extra push outside of your comfort zone.
Well, that's the same thing that you do. I'm doing with like cardio. Like you go on the treadmill for like 40 minutes. The next day you do 41. Next day you do 42. It's like small, but eventually it gets you to the point where you can do 30 minutes at a higher speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a bigger incline.
I guess that turns into goal setting pretty much. Like as far as I don't want to get too deep into it, so I'll just leave it at the fact of like I think it's better to have the big goal, but then setting the small goals to get there.
Break it up to smaller goals to compound to a bigger goal. I can see that. That makes sense.
But I mean, my main thing though is I talked to y'all about this like offline. Is like why I'm trying to like diet and like get in shape and everything is because I have like my sleeping issues and whatnot. They have like severe.
I'm about to ask you that too, man, because I know that so this is the biggest I've ever been in my life, and I'm 216 right now, but I used to be like 180.
Like fattest?
Yeah, I used to be 180 when I was listed. I was like 180, 195. So I definitely gained a lot of weight. I mean,
yeah, no,
and I feel like I snore more. Like so when I sleep, like I'm not a normal snorer. Like, so if I start snoring, I wake myself up. You know what I mean? And like I was talking to you about this shit offline, whatever. You were like you were saying, Dave, like that comes from weight gain, right? You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah,
bigger you are,
that's the number one cause. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So I know that diet for me is hard to do, but I just want to stop snoring and shit, man. You know what I mean? So it's like, just fuck. I'll be like
So
about to fall into REM sleep and be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And then I'm up.
so that
But
yeah,
see,
that does
but-
sound like that sounds like sleep apnea. So what had happened to me was about a year and a half ago, like I was still in pretty good shape. So I was probably hovering around 215, 220. When my mom had the stroke, that's when my weight gain started. So she had a stroke. I had 2 surgeries for my kidney stones. I bought a house, got married, and ever since then, I ballooned up to about 260. So I've gained about 50 pounds.
Yo, you're 260 right
And-
now, Justin?
Yeah.
That's crazy because I'm fucking 260 right now. So I also gained 60 pounds. I was down to 199, bro. I broke 200.
Sounds like it's time for another slap bet, bro.
Yo, it's time for another
So,
slap bet, Justin.
think
What
I
you
don't
trying
want
to
I don't
do?
want to sidetrack this real quick though. I have a question for the group. What's your ideal weight? Jake, you can start first.
So my ideal weight is shred down to 190, bulk up to 210. That's my ideal for
So
me.
what's your ideal weight? Give me 2 numbers. What's your ideal weight?
210.
Okay. Justin?
What my body hovers around is 220. What I want to
Mhm.
be at is about 205.
It's going to be 205. That's your ideal weight. So
Yeah.
in a happy compromise, it'd be 210, 215.
Yeah.
Probably closer to 210.
Trying to be me, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Dave?
I'm better than
I want get out of here. I want 155 at like an athletic build. I want that.
Okay.
I want the cardio body.
Right. So my ideal weight is 200. I think that I used to be 180-ish, but 200 is a good weight. So if I happen to get sick or something happens to me, I have some pounds to lose, but I'm still kind of a bigger person, you know? So what you were saying, Jackie, keep that in mind because I want to get back to it, but I want to make a bet right now. End of the year, we should be about our ideal weights.
I'm with it, man.
Let's make a bet.
I'm with it. I'm
really. It's gonna put it in the pod, put it in the air, put it in the universe. Let's be at our ideal weight by December.
Wait, we have to
right.
put something on the line though.
All right,
Let's
well,
put
let's
it
go
on
be on the line. Yeah, let's do
Something.
something.
Wait, I got it, bro. I got it.
I don't care if we come back to it. We can come back to it, but
I got last place. I got last place punishment. All right.
Last
Okay,
place
okay.
punishment.
We'll discuss that
And-
later, but I want to put that in the air now. Think about it so we can kind of come up with something like that. We'll talk about it on the next podcast, but let's have the bet be let's get down to our ideal weights. So I think
like
it's all
it.
feasible. Everyone's got a goal, and we can achieve that shit. So it's not impossible.
Wait, what's the
to get.
delta though? Because me and Justin's delta is like 50 pounds. What's your delta, Bobby?
I don't have one, nigga. I'm just gonna do it.
No, I'm saying the delta as far as where you are now and where you want to be. What's the difference?
15 pounds.
Okay, so ours is 50 compared to your 15. Okay, that's unfair.
Well, you chose your own weight. I didn't choose that for you.
I'm just saying.
Rob's got a point.
It's gonna take
Never
us. It's
put
gonna take
numbers.
us a lot more work to get. If we're doing
to
a
the
competition,
end of the year, you have.
if we're doing a
You
competition,
have 10 months. You have 10 months to get to where you want to be at.
Hey, when you think about it though,
the thing is,
there's professional fighters that shed 20 to 30 pounds in 2 weeks.
they're
Hmm?
professional.
could
That's
do
what
it.
they do.
I'm eating
You know how
nothing
much
but
shit I have
fucking.
going on in my life.
I was. About
Who's
to say-
telling you what to
He's
eat?
about
about
to
this.
say nothing but meat.
Yeah, I was. About, yo, I ain't gonna give you that.
All right,
shit.
all
I ain't
right.
gonna give you
I don't want
that
to get
shit.
off. I don't want to get off track, but I want to put that in the air now. So, Jackie, you were saying before all that
No.
shit like that, or was it you, Justin? I can't remember.
No, I was talking about so I gained 50 pounds within the last like year and a half. So obviously I'm with Michelle, we sleep together and she knows I was snoring, obviously. Because I've always snored, but it's gotten worse over the past year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've woken out of my sleep like gasping for breath. Like shit is weird. So I wake up constantly throughout the night. I was like, this shit is really weird. Started looking into it. I was like, yeah, I have sleep apnea. I had to go to my my doctor. Went to my doctor. He prescribed me to go to not a cardiologist,
Sleepologist.
a sleep specialist, basically. Then I had to go through that.
Apologist.
Narcologist. Sorry.
That's a fucking field of study.
So literally,
Nycologist.
The last week I went to a sleep test. The absolute worst experience I've ever had in my life. So I had to show
Can't
up
relate.
at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. on a Monday. Um, and so I showed up at 8, got dressed. He had to wire me up all throughout my body, my legs, my chest, my head, uh, my heart, all of that. So it took about 45 minutes to wire me up.
Oh, damn.
So
God damn.
I sleep for about 3 hours, and he comes in. He was like, "I gotta put this mask on you. I gotta put this CPAP on you."
My man,
3 hours.
need this shit, dog.
Yeah, it's the worst. So the CPAP is absolutely it was so, like, I don't usually have a lot of anxiety. It gave me super bad anxiety. Like, it feels like so restrictive when you try to sleep. Like it's suffocating you. So you breathe in and you breathe out. So he's like testing when the air should go in and when it should go out. So he's doing all these different tests while you're trying to sleep. And so that happens, and by the time an hour before it's about to end, I'm like, yo, I can't do this anymore. I can't sleep with this on. It was like, you have to sleep with this on, or you have to come back for another test.
Oh,
I was
fuck.
like, yo, I have to sleep. I have to. So I sat there for another hour with this thing on,
Just awake?
trying. Yeah, so I was trying not to have a panic attack while this thing was on my face, like pushing
doing
air.
some deep breathing.
Yeah, I was like, I can't freak out and die here. I'm not gonna die in this bed.
I'm not going out like this.
It was pretty bad. So I'm waiting for the results from the actual doctor and the sleep specialist to come back. So,
Bro, it's hard, dude, because I arguably have, like, I feel like I could compete for the worst sleep apnea in the United States and I would win first place. Like, hands fucking down. Like, my shit is, I will stop breathing for like a minute straight in my sleep. And
you like hiccup?
it's like
I feel like you had that shit for
like
a while,
my
though,
shit,
right, Dave?
my shit, yeah, but it's been getting worse. Like, as I got older, like, I don't hiccup, my shit gets cut off completely.
like you're gasping for air.
Not even gasping. Like, I'll literally go dead quiet for like a minute straight, and then you'll just hear me like freak out in my fucking sleep, just like trying to like get air. No, but I'm saying, like, no, I'm talking about like there's not like there's no in betweens. There's nothing like trying to get air or everything. Like, you'll hear me go and then stop for like a fucking minute, just suffocating, just sitting there, just like fighting myself pretty much. But
yeah,
it's like my body's adapted to having sleep apnea so bad that it'll, like, I'll stay asleep. Like, I won't wake up and gasp for air for like literally
your body's like, yo,
so,
fuck it, dog.
Now,
It is what it is, dog.
It's ridiculous. And that's why, like, that's why I'm always fucking tired while I'm awake, because I use more, I spend more energy while I'm asleep. Like, I spend more energy.
Sleep.
Yeah, like, all my energy is wasted trying to get sleep. So I'm always tired throughout the fucking day.
Dave, let me ask you a question.
It's ridiculous.
Let me ask you a question, Dave.
Yes.
How long can you hold your breath while you're awake?
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
At this point,
try it right
3 minutes, dog.
Try it right now. Try it right now.
Nah, I've been drinking, bro.
Okay.
Wait, why does that matter?
I'm just saying, because if he doesn't breathe for a whole damn minute, he should be.
All right,
able to, like,
so Jakey, you're a deep person. Let me ask you this: what's stronger, the being conscious or subconscious? Which one's stronger?
Subconscious.
I have a deep answer to this.
Is it subconscious though?
So,
is it subconscious though?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Boom. My subconscious is stronger than my conscious side.
Anyway, so, like, looking back on it, my dad actually would stop breathing during his sleep, and he died from a heart attack. He was also overweight as well.
Is sleep apnea? You think it's hereditary?
It absolutely is. My mom has it.
It can be. So it can be. So I have a obstructive sleep apnea, which actually has to do with gaining weight. And so what happens is you gain weight and in your neck area. So when you try to sleep, your neck relaxes. And I got a fat ass neck now. So it relaxes too much. and then it obstructs my breathing.
Oh, that
Yeah,
blew up.
it blocks off your trachea, so no air gets fucking
Yeah.
down, and you're just
Look,
Yo, Jakey, you
that
fucked
you're
up.
you're
You
literally
fucked up.
suffocating in your sleep.
you're that.
You fucked up.
Okay, so hear me out. All of that stuff that's inside your neck that's choking you guys out in your sleep is partly due to your biology, but
It's
also
both, yeah.
but also it's weight, it's biology, but it's also inflammation, right? It could be stuff that you're putting into your body. So that's why I started doing the carnivore diet, is because it's more of like an elimination diet to get rid of all the bullshit that I'm eating and just stick with what I need to survive and see what happens.
So
I'm
it's
trying to
like
figure out.
Paleo diet?
Okay, Tim, I'm trying to
So it's
figure out
like
what you mean by
paleo?
carnivore diet. Are you saying you only eat meat?
Paleo,
Yes,
bitch.
I only
Say
eat
paleo.
Paleo.
Like I don't eat I don't eat vegetables.
Shut the fuck up,
Stupid.
Justin.
How do you wait? How do you not eat?
I only eat
Okay.
vegetables. I don't eat vegetables. I don't eat carbs. I literally just like I'll tell you my fucking food for today.
You
I had
scarfing
steak.
down that meat, huh?
I had you chill the fuck out.
No. Let's get real quick. Go ahead, Jakey.
I had steak and eggs for breakfast. Oh no, I had bacon and eggs for breakfast. I had steak and eggs for lunch, and I had shrimp and steak for dinner tonight. That's it. And I've been eating this way for almost a week now. And my shits are like really weird.
I'm about to say,
But-
I know your fucking farts.
Okay,
Reek,
so
dog.
seriously, I don't understand, because this actually blows my mind. Who the fuck told you like that's the diet to be on?
So Joe
So-
Rogan did it.
Right. So
know
Joe
that.
Rogan's on it right now. Jordan Peterson and his daughter. If y'all can look this shit up. Actually, I linked y'all to it, but I mean, I obviously didn't fucking
You know how it goes.
watch
No.
the fucking link.
You know how it goes.
Yo, y'all motherfuckers need to watch the shit that I
Yo,
fucking
can
send
you go on
'cause
with
I'm
the
Bro,
story?
smart.
everything you're saying is
And
an
I mean-
hour fucking long, bro. And
Yeah,
I
but
see
you
I
just fucking watch
see the
it.
time on it. I see
What
the
are you
fucking time
doing?
on it. I'm like, what the
What are you
fuck?
doing when you're driving? What are you doing when you're driving? What the fuck are you doing when you're driving? Just
Listen to
fucking listen
podcasts.
to some shit.
All right, let's go.
Listen to the links
Let's
that I
go.
fucking
Let's
sent you,
continue. Let's
motherfucker. I said
continue.
you
Let's
really-
continue.
Okay, anyways, this guy, Jordan Peterson, had sleep apnea problems, had depression problems, and as soon as he got on a carnivore diet, all that shit, a week later, shit went away. All of it,
So-
all his symptoms.
So your weekend,
all
are
his
you
inflammations.
not depressed anymore?
I was never depressed. I mean, I wasn't depressed to begin with. I love
So
my life.
have you lost any weight?
But I haven't.
what
I
ha-
haven't.
what's happened?
I haven't snored. So I haven't snored. I mean, literally, I haven't lost like maybe 2-3 pounds. But
All
I
right,
haven't
so let me like spit all this shit at you real quick, because I did all this shit about like dieting and like all my sleep issues and everything like that. So starting from square one, the human body, right? This is just judging from research back in time, from humans, fucking every animal you can think of.
Sure.
Teeth, right?
Yeah.
When you look at a dog or any other carnivore, they all have pretty much canines all the way across, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sharp teeth. Yeah.
Yes, they're designed to tear off meat, chew it up, and digest it. That's why some animals can eat raw meat and everything like that, like fucking tigers and lions and shit like that. You look at herbivores,
Flat.
they have nothing but no.
No, herbivores is flat teeth are grinded.
Carnivores.
Yeah.
Herbivores are the
Herbivores-
ones that only eat vegetables, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
omnivores.
flat-
Yeah, omnivores
It's
are the
flat-
okay. So
it's
herbivores
flat
is just
teeth.
flat all the way
So you
across.
go to pre-med school, you dummy.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
All right.
my God,
Anyway,
man.
so omnivores, right? They have what we have, where they can. It's designed to fucking bite it off.
Grind. It's
and
you're
then chew
grinding
it.
leaves. Yeah.
Yes, right. So that was the first thing. That was like, okay, that whatever. But and then it started slowly growing into, why do humans have to cook the meat to eat it? Why can't they just eat it raw? Right?
Which you
Because the
can. You
the
can
human
eat it.
body wasn't. I mean, can you though? Can you eat raw meat and be
Yes,
okay?
you can. There's
So
this
that's what
guy-
your appendix
Like
was for.
ground beef.
So
No.
we have,
How do
we
you know
have
that's what your
evolved
appendix is for, when nobody knows what the appendix is designed for? Not even doctors.
because that's what it was used for, and we don't use it anymore. Why
So-
why is your appendix in your body, David?
No one fucking knows. Not even doctors.
It has been. It
I
has been
talked to my
theorized.
my colleagues.
Theorize, Jakey.
Yeah.
Theorize.
It hasn't
By your fucking colleagues. By your fucking
proven, but
colleagues.
It has been theorized that it was for processing
eating
raw meat.
Okay, but look.
You can eat raw
Anyways,
meat. It just has to be like fucking.
But look.
Kill a wolf or a fucking deer.
Going on though, from Asian cultures, right? They
Asian.
Yes,
Fucking
Asian.
Racist.
Is it?
What?
Okay, let's go
Where
on. Asian cultures.
We have to cut
Asian
this out.
cultures. The way
we
they
have to cut this out.
the way they eat their meals, right? Like the dish they have, the meat is considered a side dish. Rice and vegetables is the main dish, right? And they are known to live longer lives. They're known to live longer lives because they have meat as a side dish, but like rice and vegetables and everything, that's the main dish.
Well, they also don't eat fucking McDonald's every day too.
So there's no McDonald's in Japan and China? Justin, you're the racist one.
And it's
There
fucking good.
is.
It's fucking good.
They don't eat it
Going
every day.
off the
McDonald's
research is that in the Asian culture, meat is considered to be the side dish. It's a side dish. It's not the main dish. They don't have a fucking T-bone steak. All right. They have
16 ounce at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have the side dish of meat, and then they have the main portion, and they're known to live longer lives. They're the ones that live to be like 100 something years old. And then, I mean, it goes way more in depth as like talking about like dairy products, like milk and everything. Like milk is a trigger for cancer and whatnot. It's like it goes way more in depth. That's why.
So Asian cultures, they eat a lot of pickled vegetables as well, and that has some
vegetables though.
Right. So I'm not saying that this is something that I want to stick with as a lifestyle for the rest of my life. What I'm saying is that I'm going to do this for like 40 to 60 days and then start incorporating like broccoli sprouts and kale and pickled radish. And
the thing is, if you're eating meat, vegetables, and fruits and a little bit of carbohydrates, you're eating healthy as long as you don't eat like KFC every day. And
Justin, you literally said as long as you're eating food, you're eating healthy. That's what you just said.
No, but
pretty much
you're eating actual food.
I get what Justin's saying. He's just saying don't be
non-processed.
Non-processed,
exactly.
Yeah.
Just don't go to fast food all the time, and you'll be straight. But so there's.
I was pre-med.
So
you'd never be pre-med. You'd never make it to pre-med.
Anyways,
there's multiple cultures out there that can't get vegetables like cruciferous plants, berries throughout some times of the year. Like take the Inuit people, for example. They have to survive off of like fucking reindeer, seal blubber, seals, fucking wolves, because they're fucking in Alaska and they can't get access to farmed plants and vegetables and stuff like that. You have the Maasai warriors in Africa who do nothing but eat meat and drink milk. And some of those people are the highest performing athletes in the world. I mean, I say athletes, but it's just a way of life. They're just super fucking fast. Right. And so
go ahead,
there's something to it. I think there's something to it, but I'm not saying that it's when you're talking about gen pop, like the general population of a area, I tend to agree that
Justin, that's what gen pop means.
So that poses a really interesting question though, Jiggy, because like you're saying how different cultures, like especially like in Alaska, whatever, they're eating stuff that's natural to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they know that it's better for them, and it also ties into what you're saying too, Dave, about Asian cultures. Like, I feel like outside of America, when it comes to getting your nutrients, they're bound to get it from actual food itself, unprocessed, food, as opposed to getting a pill, whatever the case may be. So that kind of brings to this thought of like we said, talking to you being a pre-med, you being a doctor, whatever the case may be. It's like, what do you guys think is better? Do you think it's actually? No, I know that there are vaccines and shit that have been made, for health reasons and stuff like that. I understand 100%, but like, I also think that a lot of things that we have, ailments, whatever, can be healed or at least cured or deterred or brought down by natural foods. You know what I mean? And I think that when it comes to different cultures, different countries, the United States is really big on giving someone a pill, saying, "Hey, look, here's a pill, it's artificial shit made. Just take this shit, and you'll be good to go." Because you got to think in other cultures, they don't have fucking vitamin packs. They don't have, pre-workout shit, whatever. They say, "Hey man, look, take this ground up root. You'll be straight for fucking 2 days." You know what I mean? You can do everything you want to fucking do. So, what do you think is better? The U.S. The way the United States approach to healthcare as opposed to other countries with their Western medicine and actual natural foods.
All right, so I'll go first real quick. I am fully supportive of free healthcare because it's proven to have worked in other countries. So there's no reason to believe that it wouldn't work. So, and on top of that is that we already know that the pharmaceutical corporations in America is corrupted. If you don't know, watch The Pharmacist on Netflix. Bro,
Time out.
Fucking fire.
Time out. Before you get into that, how fucked up is that? How deep does that shit go?
It's fucked up, bro. Like, it's fucking dumb.
That's all I'm saying.
So stupid.
Continue on. I just wanted to fucking make my fucking point.
That's why that shit that happened. I think it was in Virginia where they put a max price on insulin. I think it's like $30 now in Virginia. I think it's where they just put that out because they were overcharging insulin for people that fucking need it. Like, people that are diabetic need fucking insulin.
You're not taking it as a drug neither. So that's a sad part. It's not
that's why it's so hard for me to make any judgments on like healthcare because we're in the United States and it's so fucking corrupt because we don't have free healthcare. If you're not in the military and you go and give birth to a child, you are expecting like a fucking like $13,000 to $15,000. They're gonna send you a fucking letter in the mail saying, here, you got to pay this. Sorry.
Do you know they charge you?
It's fucking ridiculous.
They charge you $100 just to hold your child. Isn't that fucked up? Just to hold the kid you give birth to.
Because it's fucking skin to skin contact. They need it. It's like so it's considered treatment. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's dumb. The whole thing is dumb. Like, proud to be an American. Obviously, I'm in the military and everything, but it's fucking the pharmaceutical companies, U.S. healthcare. It's dumb. Like it doesn't work.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I feel like in other countries you have more of a community, familial, tribe-based ecosystem where you can get like I equate it to like the Native Americans and like shamans. Like every time you something goes wrong, you get like a cold or something like that, you go to the local medicine doctor, right? And
medicine man.
The medicine man.
Medical dude.
Our medicine man is, like you said, Bobby, a fucking pill. And that pill is not customized for every single person. It's been tested in trials. Unlike maybe it's 1,000 people, maybe it's 10,000 people, but there's 300 million.
It's generalized.
People.
It's generalized
exactly.
as fuck.
I think that's probably the next biggest breakthrough is if we can figure out a way to customize medicine per person.
Well, the thing is, so the way our healthcare system is set up right now, my mom doesn't have health insurance, so she had to go to the ER the other night because of an ailment. Right?
Everything all right?
Yeah, she's fine. So she doesn't have health insurance, so she went to Patient First, right? So Patient First basically said, you're fine. You need to go to your general practitioner. She's going to be kicked from. Yeah, so she's going to be kicked from Patient First to general practitioner. The general practitioners will be like, I don't know what's going on. You need to go see a specialist. So you go from there, you go see a specialist, and the specialist can figure out what's going on possibly, or they might be like, I'm not sure what's going on. So you might have to go see another specialist on top of that. So if you don't have health care, you're going from Patient First to your general practitioner to
thousands
to another specialized individual to another specialized individual. You know how much money that's going to stack up? That's tens of thousands. I believe
it. It's fucked up.
So my kidney stone that I had 2 surgeries. The first one was $40,000. The next one was 70,000.
God damn.
Ah.
Jesus. How much of your insurance? Like,
Oh, I only had my deductible was like 1,500.
that's
Well,
not bad though.
Thankfully, but
I
still.
had
But
to pay.
still, if you
I
don't
had
have
because
insurance,
I'm
fuck.
working and I have
Right.
great insurance.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to have that insurance, or I would be in debt without a house, couldn't get married, and
Yeah.
I'd be screwed.
Yo,
Offer fucking
seriously, though.
health. Offer your health.
Seriously, though.
To be healthy.
Seriously though, like going off of everything we said about like how crooked it is and everything, and then we know the coronavirus is spreading around. Say it gets fucking widespread in the United States, right? And we all have to go to the doctor. Dead ass. What do you think? Like the government, pharmaceutical companies, what do you think they're gonna do? Are they gonna go with the money, or are they gonna go with holy
Easily.
shit, everyone's dying, we need to fix these people?
I think easily a third of the population is going to get wiped out because they can't afford it. Because I saw an article today, as a matter of fact, and it was talking about how.
But no. Wait, before you get into that, what do you think are they gonna choose? Are they gonna choose the money or the welfare?
When it comes to doctors and shit, and it's fucked up. I think just the structure of the medicine as opposed to what doctors want to do, and make more money off the actual treatment as opposed to the cure.
Right.
Like, because
I don't know.
I believe the cure for HIV and cancer exists, but you make more money off a patient because they keep coming back getting more and more medicine as opposed to being like, hey, you're cured, man. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
People talk about it like it's a joke, but this motherfucker Magic Johnson has AIDS for like fucking 40 years and he's still fucking alive.
Yeah.
So it depends on like. So I think there's actually really good doctors out there that do their job because they want to do their job. So when my mom had had her stroke, we had this amazing doctor. She was like, "Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about all this and that." She actually just cared about my mom, which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool.
Refreshing.
Yeah, it is.
So it depends on the doctor, really.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's probably both. I mean, by and large, you'll have the big pharma and like just the really, really super rich doctors that have made their success from just caring about the money. But then you'd have the people like the person that helped Justin's mom that cares about people.
But I mean, it goes above the doctors because the doctors are making salary. So if
they own their own practice, they have a business.
Well, no, they're part of the hospital. So
they are part of the hospital. That's what I'm saying. But
like general practitioners,
where do they get their paychecks? Yeah, general practitioners, obviously, yeah. But if we're talking about like big time, like surgeons and everything like that,
yeah, surgeons are in hospitals and they're part of the hospitals, but they actually have their own practice as well. So they're incorporated into the hospitals, but they have their own practice outside of it. But they have to work in tandem with the hospital, though.
Yeah, I mean it's just a multi-channel income stream for them.
So so when you go to the hospital, you have to pay the hospital and the doctor you see. It's two different bills.
Yeah.
we were talking about diseases, healthcare, but in all honesty,
coronavirus.
So we've talked about the coronavirus before, obviously, but it's still an issue. That is an issue in itself. It's still fucking it's blowing up. Shit's getting out of control. Let me name off two totally different things though. One, supposedly it's not a big deal. Supposedly it's less deadlier than the flu for people that haven't been vaccinated.
Yeah,
supposedly. Another thing, holy shit, this thing is affecting the entire world.
No, the stock's down like 1,000 points, bro.
Anime is getting delayed. Stocks are dropping. People are not buying Corona, even though Corona is from Mexico.
I'm buying Corona.
This shit got ramifications, dog.
Hey, y'all got your mask, bro? Jake is
this shit got ramifications.
This shit is delicious, bro, and it has 0 carbs and 0 sugars, bro.
But
yo, Bobby, how you gonna roll your eyes? This shit's healthy for you, dog.
Okay, man.
No, Matt actually.
That's conditioning.
Matt is watching a stream. He said no cases in South. Actually, no, he's right because Mexico's not in South America, but there is one case confirmed in Mexico. But the thing that's crazy, I forgot what I was saying. God damn it, Matt.
South America cases. Anyways, let's
delayed
focus on
anime.
Let's focus
stocks.
on the ramifications, though. You're all right, dude. Like, because a lot of these countries are shutting down or stopping production. Like, I want to say Apple had an issue when it started popping up originally because all the factories
Apple's
in China,
main factories are in China.
so they're like, "Yo, we're losing people aren't coming to work, man, because they ain't want to come to work because of the sickness and shit. So this is affecting a lot more than just people's health. It's affecting
There's
commerce.
a scare in Newport News yesterday.
It's fear. That's what it is. It's just fear.
Yeah, they
Everyone's radar.
They stopped four kids from going to school in Newport News.
Oh, I remember. The reason why it's so scary for so many people is because despite how us four view the world and everything, a lot of people are like super religious, right? And it literally, like we talked about it before, we talked about it in our own group chat, is that it seems like the end of days is coming.
The locusts in Africa.
You have the locusts in Africa. You have all the earthquakes, the storms, and everything like that.
Volcanoes.
It's just like everything just seems to like culminate. Yo,
y'all are some non-speaking ass motherfuckers.
I know Jakey's not fucking talking. Just because you,
Jakey?
Just because you were good,
advocate.
Just because you were good, This one fucking podcast, motherfucker.
Yeah, Jake, you can't talk. Like literally, you can't talk figuratively. Oh my god.
Yo, what? Figuratively? Okay. Hey, I'm on a fucking roll, dog. I'm fucking.
Anyways,
I'm like a energy vampire.
But that's a big thing. But that look. Shut the fuck up, Justin. But that's what it looks like. It looks like the coronavirus is the plague that wipes out the fucking human race and everything like that. But it's also because China keeps reporting numbers, but then they have like, the secret China operatives that aren't actually with China. They're putting in the actual numbers. So they put out like 1,300. And then in reality, it's like 10,000 people that have died.
China actually, this is a planned event.
So I had to talk about this with somebody at work.
You want to talk about that?
So here's what I think.
Conspiracy.
Here's what I think. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole.
Conspiracy.
I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. But I think that with so much stuff coming out these days, I feel like it's hard for something to be natural and affect people. Now, I'm not saying that can't happen, but it's either, my opinion, it's either man-made.
Well, it's obviously man-made, but what was it?
Yo, can I fucking finish my statement?
No. So obviously it was man.
Yo, fuck you. So what I'm thinking is,
I'm thinking like seriously, it's probably man-made.
It's either fucking man-made or it's been helped along to fucking be where it's at now. So it might have occurred like the flu shot. All it is just a flu virus of the latest strand.
What I'm saying is it weaponized?
The latest strand. There we go. Add one.
So it was obviously man-made.
I think it was man-made, but it was just fucking accidentally leaked. Because why would you?
Okay, look.
I don't think
no, look. There's two things, right? There's what the media gave us recently, or most recent, I guess, is that people were eating like fucking like fruit bats or some shit.
Bats,
and then some shit, and then that's how it developed. But then also, like what I sent you guys the other day, there's literally a book called The End of Days from someone that this book was developed in 1998, I think it was, and it said that China was working on a super virus as it was weaponized. It's called the Wuhan 400. Wuhan, where Wuhan is where the virus first developed, right? The doctor that first contracted it, he's dead already. So Wuhan 400 is it's the perfect biological weapon, right? It affects humans, doesn't affect anyone else. It doesn't last outside of a minute outside of the human body.
It's already affected
but
dogs, though.
When it hits you, it hits your respiratory system. Obviously outside of your blood is the most vital part of a human being. You need to breathe. Hits your, what are they called? Bronchioles or some shit in your lungs.
It's
it's that shit. What Mr. Pre-Med?
Bronchiotorial.
What?
Anyways.
You wouldn't understand.
So it was. So I mean, like, there's no denying facts. Like, she wrote this in 1998 that China was developing the perfect biological weapon. Makes sense. It got loose in China, in Wuhan. Like, it's hard to deny that shit.
Well, the thing is, it's affecting dogs now, though, too. So how do you explain that?
Shit,
but also,
pooches.
Also, Israel just put out a statement, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, that they have a working vaccine that worked on animals, and they're within like 2 to 3 weeks away from testing on humans, though. So all is not lost.
So that sounds like to me that not everybody was in on the fucking scam or whatever the case may be.
China does their own fucking thing, bro. China does their own fucking thing all the time.
I don't think it's accidental because they were having a lot of protests in China about fucking humanitarian shit. Like, you can't be fucking
Hong Kong.
On the street. Yeah,
free Hong Kong hashtag. I'm with it.
And then all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden, you know, disease comes out. Stay inside. Don't come out. Wear a mask. Whatever the case may be. You know, I'm not trying to be that guy, but the math. Hey,
let's talk about it though. Fucking free Hong Kong. China's fucked up. Justin supports China. Isn't that fucked up?
You're talking law slander. You're gonna get sued.
He plays Hearthstone, whatever it's called. He supports Blizzard. He supports China, which means Justin supports China.
Okay, let's look at the fucking
that math is not correct.
Let's look at these numbers real quick. Okay, I found something that says there have been 85,206 cases, and out of 85,206 cases, there have been 2,923 deaths. So if we divide that by 2,923, that's 29%.
29%. That's what I got.
Yo, you are such a piece of shit.
Fuck up, Justin.
Such a piece of shit.
That's actually not right. That's my math is. I'm doing.
You're like like on the shows, the computer hacker. Like,
I'm in.
No, it's actually 3%.
It's 2.5.
Fucking dumbass, Justin.
0.34%. So it's not that bad. I mean, if you look at like historical plague, like the bubonic plague or like the black plague.
Okay, wait, Jakey, before you even go on, who the fuck has records for the bubonic plague?
I mean, millions of people died.
I mean, the information's out there. Information's out there.
Yeah,
but
it's written on paper.
Where was the technology to keep the records for the bubonic plague?
It's a combination of.
It's called writing it down, motherfucker.
It's
called writing it down.
All right, look, 25 million people died in the Black Death, the bubonic plague. 25 million people.
Bubonic.
So it must not be like a really greatly engineered perfect virus if only 3% of people who contract coronavirus die. That's all I'm saying. Is maybe they're just trying to hype it up, or it could be that people have better access to healthcare now and they can fight it off more readily.
Probably. That's probably the latter is probably right, Jaggy.
What if this is all Bernie Sanders' plan because he's all about free healthcare? So he's trying to spread a plague.
He's all about legalizing weed too, dog. So don't forget that.
Have you been smoking, dude?
Oh,
it's a high.
Yeah, too deep. Too deep. All right, you know what? We've talked about this long enough.
Yeah, way too long.
All right.
Yo, so speaking of those, so we fucking leaving this shit in the dust. I saw something on the internet, and I'm sure you guys seen this shit too. This kid got bullied, right?
Are you talking about the little person?
Little person.
Yeah.
This person got bullied. Now, I didn't see the video because I know how I get. I didn't want to fucking look at it, but from the reactions alone, I'm sure it seemed heartfelt. It seemed fucked up. Because I know kids can be fucked up. Like, motherfucking, like, kids are assholes. Like, we don't know any social skills when we're that young. You know, we're just fucking rude, mean. We think it's funny, and it's the whole sheep mentality kind of thing.
Yeah,
trying to impress your friends by being cool and stuff.
Pretty much, it's fucking sad.
Themselves.
It seemed genuine when I watched it. It seemed genuine.
Yeah, same.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It seems fucked up. But on the flip side of that, so the video comes out. This person is he's a dwarf. A little person. I don't know the correct vernacular for it. You know what I mean? But
little person.
I'm just little person stuff. But dwarfism is a disease, right?
Yeah. The medical term.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a disease. I think it's just a genetic mutation.
Dwarfism.
Who is fucking we, Justin? What are you talking about?
We're getting canceled.
I don't understand. I don't understand. So
we're
anyways,
getting canceled. Cut this.
So anyways, it comes out, the video comes out saying whatever, he's 9 years old, you know. Then I see shit online saying this dude oh, this person is 18, is an adult, 19, 18, 19, whatever, how fucking old he is, what they're
18.
claiming to be, he's an adult, you know? And so I don't know what to believe because it's kind of fucking me up considering how the mom's saying he's 9, the rest of the world saying he's 19, but it comes out that the video was uploaded wasn't even from the fucking mom, it was from someone else. So it's like, how did this video get out if the mom didn't release this yet the person's 9 years old, you know?
Okay, let me squash all of that real quick because I know I'm the one that first started like fucking telling you guys all this shit. There is a little.
Yeah, we have the internet
coming
we
in.
We have the internet. We can see the shit too. It wasn't just you broke the story.
I didn't break the story to you guys. You guys didn't know
You
about
did
it.
not. You did not. It's
Dave
the fucking
here.
internet, bro. The internet exists.
So I didn't tell you all this shit. I didn't tell you all this shit first.
No, you didn't. Internet told us. Facebook told us.
Okay, first of all, Rob, you don't hear shit because you don't have your fucking notifications on the group chat. Oh, I'm throwing it out there.
I be at work. It's on my phone. We discussed this already, but that's right. It's fine. It's fine.
Anyways.
You know what you sound like to me? You know what you sound like to me?
Notifications off, Bobby?
Oh, my pussy hurt. Let me do it for you, bitch.
Yeah, your pussy is hurting, isn't it, motherfucker?
Anyways.
I can't have my phone.
I'm going to clip that.
I can't have my phone at work, so I don't see my phone.
Anyways.
Yo.
There is there's proof of his mom holding this little baby child years ago during an interview on Australian news or some shit. They're like, there's proof now. There's proof. Baby child. I don't.
What's his name? What's his name?
Quaden Bales.
Quaden.
Hey, why do all little people kind of look alike?
Oh my god.
Yo. Okay, now you pun. Okay. You came here to podcast.
Oh my god.
You came here to podcast today,
fucking
dog.
question, bro.
I mean, it's a legit question. You came here to podcast.
Right.
It's like, okay. So we're getting fucked up.
Yeah,
I already know what you're gonna say. I already know what you're saying. Just get it out there, bro. Just get it out there.
Okay, preface doesn't sound fucked up.
Sure,
but
you're not big enough to get canceled. Fuck it.
Right. People who have autism.
I knew it.
They look similar.
No. Down
maybe
syndrome.
it's the chromosome.
There it is, Jake.
Down syndrome. You're right. Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Maybe I think it's a
what?
chromosome. Down syndrome. I think it's a chromosome, but same with dwarfism though too, right? Like it's part of the chromosome that is similar because I mean, human DNA is structured the same pretty much.
And all white people look alike, huh, Bobby?
No, come on. Let's be real.
Whoa, dog. Yo, you being racist right now, dog. You being mad racist.
Justin. Wow.
Just to go jump off the deep end.
I mean, it's a valid question though.
Just to go jump off the deep end.
Shit just got wild.
We've been off the rails. I'm taking it further off the rails.
Why does Dave look like a white person but he's Puerto Rican?
Actually, that is okay. So it's out there.
Depends on the chromosome.
Only my mom is Puerto Rican. My dad's from Ecuador. And I am literally a spitting image of my dad, but it's crazy because a little bit of my mom makes me look white. But if you look at my dad, he looks dumb fucking like Hispanic. It's crazy. Anyways.
Thank you. I did.
Okay, we got
I didn't even stream. Hey, good. This has been Bare Minimum Podcast, episode 5.
Hey, but I'm just saying.
Bring that much. We're going too far into our personal.
No, we're not. Yo, just stop bringing it up, man. Just
let's get back on track. Let's get back on track.
Go for it.
Dave, you said you squashed the beef. You know the scoop. You got the scoop. Tell us. So you said his mom posted a video and he was 5?
His mom. There's proof of this dude, like when he was literally like an infant, like in his little baby onesie and everything, in like 2000 some shit.
Why
like
there's proof of baby like that for?
Because I can't emphasize a baby. I can't emphasize a baby anymore. Like what the fuck do you want me to do?
What is the average weight of a baby little person? 3 pounds?
Justin, look, you'll understand when you have a baby, right? I've had 3 of them, so I understand. I've been through it. But anyways,
who has 3 of them?
All of a sudden,
who has 3 of them?
He clasped back. Anyways, so there's literal proof. There's proof of this dude being 9 years old. But this mom is balling out of control, so she buys him all the fucking the Gucci, fucking Louis, everything you think of.
Right.
Like he's 9 years old. He is.
So,
but people on the internet were posting all this shit. It was like I don't
think
know.
it's
It was
it's
crazy.
fucked up and indicative of our culture that we bought a 9-year-old little person was 19 years old. That's fucked up. He's 10 years younger than what everyone else believed that he was, just because someone said that he was. Think about it.
Yeah.
We thought that a 9-year-old was 19 years old just because he's a little person. We can't tell the fucking difference. It's a problem.
I mean,
It's all because
I don't think
literally
it's
all
of little
because
persons, but
it's because of the bullied kid that got bullied before, and then it turned out that him and his mom were super racist. That's what happened.
I mean, but
like-
how ironic is it that this kid is like on camera crying, saying he wants to kill himself because he's getting bullied, and then people are bullying him by lying about his age. It's fucked up.
It's the fucking internet,
So-
bro.
so the
All it takes is
question-
one. All it takes is
here-
one fucking toxic seed.
Yeah,
So
And then
that's-
everyone just fucking.
So I didn't
It was
watch the
crazy.
video. I didn't watch the video. What was he getting bullied about? Was it because he was small or because he was rich?
it didn't. That was not context. There was no context. It was just him.
And so my question is because rich kids can be bullied too. I mean, you fucking rich, you don't belong here. You know what I mean? Like you in this school district and you all this fucking money, you in this Gucci and shit. You know no struggle. You know what I mean? That could have been said too. I don't know. I don't watch the video, so I'm not gonna try to sit here and put onus on whatever the case may be. But was he being bullied because he was a little person? Or was he being bullied because he had came from money? You know, because
Maybe it's
I know
both.
that
I don't know.
because I know
don't
that
know.
Australia is a little
Yeah.
bit different because a lot of them they don't really have money like that. You know what I'm saying? They really don't. Like outside select few, it's the same anywhere else, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like so my question is, what was he getting bullied for? Was he getting teased because he has money? Because at that point you have to think it's a mindset of I have money, I'm better than you. I think this way, but then someone probably checked him for it, saying like, "Yo, just because you got money, I mean you get fucked up around here." You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't watch the video. I'm not trying to stipulate or put anything out there, whatever the case may be. We have to know what he was bullied for before we kind of go into depth.
It's funny that you asked that because before this recording, I actually reached out and I got Quaden Bale's phone number. So I'm gonna give him a call real quick. We're gonna figure out what happened.
Get him on.
Clickbait. There we go. Boom. Tune in. Watch the video.
No, we
but-
gotta call. We gotta call it. We gotta pretend.
So,
call him
but
now.
but but
Oh,
that-
sorry.
But
hold
that's
on.
a valid question though, man, because I think that I don't know,
But
man.
when you go on his social media and stuff, he's holding up a whole bunch of money and stuff.
He didn't- he
Right.
didn't
It
answer.
doesn't
You
help
see
his
what-
cause.
you see what I'm
It's kinda-
saying? So it's just like,
Kind of weird.
what were you getting bullied for? Were you getting bullied for being a small person, a little person, or were you getting bullied for not fitting
Yeah.
in because you
We don't
come
know the
from money?
context.
I mean, we don't know.
Because
I mean,
I think that-
Justin literally got bullied out of pre-med school.
No,
You know what I mean? Like it's
I left for social reasons and other
Yo, were
other
y'all
reasons besides that.
speaking of bullying? This is a little off topic, but on topic. Did y'all ever get bullied in like elementary school, middle school?
No,
Did y'all
I
have
got
a
bullied elementary,
No.
middle, and high school.
no.
All
got-
good shits. I got bullied.
I got bullied on one occasion.
Used to beat Chad
Just
up
one.
though at the fucking bus stop.
Yeah, that wasn't bullying though. That was like,
No, I didn't know
That's
Chad
tough
at the time.
love.
I didn't know Chad at the time.
oh, you didn't know Chad?
No,
Yo,
I didn't know Chad at the time.
You bullied Chad?
Yeah,
It's fucked up,
Me-
bro. That's
me-
probably
me
why
and
he
my
stopped
next door
hanging out with
neighbor.
us.
and it is fucked up. So afterwards, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know you like that, dog. Like, what the fuck?
No, I never bullied Chad. He was.
I did. No. Bobby's saying before he
This-
met
this-
us, even.
It's been before I knew who you guys were. Like, for real, for
Damn.
real.
Bobby was the bully.
No, but
I
like, so here's the thing though. Like,
You're a piece of shit, Bobby.
100%, I recognize that, and I understand that. It's fucked up on my part. Like, I'm not gonna deny that.
I didn't even know you
sincere
did
with
that.
it.
Bro, we're
Listen,
all
dude.
homies. And this motherfucker still tries to bully us, and it's not like he changed or nothing.
It's because you all a bunch of bitches,
What?
man.
He's also
Oh
weak.
my
So,
god.
oh,
frail
yo, you gonna
individual.
fucking
True.
shotgun blast
Who's
us like
weak?
that, bitch?
True.
Who's
True,
frail?
Justin. I weigh 50 pounds less than this motherfucker. Still lift more than him, Justin. Like this
Dave,
is just
look at your
crazy.
build. Look at your build. There's
Crazy.
no way you're
It's
doing more
crazy.
than me anything.
How? How not? You've been
Look at
telling me
you.
your reps. You've been
Look
telling
at-
me your reps.
At what
You've been
point?
telling me your reps.
At
Fucking
what
hair
point?
sucks.
Bro, I will send you. I will
Is
send
it
you a
on
video of
tape?
a. I will send
Is it
you a
on
video.
tape?
Small.
I will send you a video of a girl that's 5'4" and lifts more than both of us. Actually,
What
I
does
will
this
send you a
even
video of
prove?
it.
I almost
I'll send you
said
a
something,
video.
but I want to put in the pause. I'm gonna leave it at that. Put it that way.
Bro, all you've been saying is your deadlift, and I still deadlift more than you. So it doesn't matter.
How long ago?
I
was
have
that?
it on record
How-
at my
How
fucking
long
job.
ago was this? Because I've done the same weight
3 months ago.
Can you do it now?
You guys can choke each other out.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
No,
I haven't tried,
no,
but
you fucking
I haven't
can't.
tried,
No,
but there's no reason I
No,
wouldn't
you
be able
fucking
to.
can't.
Listen, Dutch.
I can do
Buddy,
more than
let's wonder
325.
whether-
I can do
Keep
more
it-
than
Do
325.
it. Do it tomorrow.
Hands down.
Do it tomorrow.
Hands down, I can do more than
Suck
Do it
each other
325.
off later.
I
We
can't
can
do it
do it
tomorrow because I'm
tomorrow.
getting drunk tonight. But
Oh, look at
Sunday-
him! All these
Sunday,
fucking
I got you.
excuses, man. All
Sunday,
these
I got you.
excuses, nigga.
oh, so we're not drinking tonight? We're not drinking tonight. We're not potting tonight. We're talking about, oh, we're getting drunk tonight. We're not
You're drinking seltzer like a fucking 30-year-old grandma.
Jakey.
Get out of
Jakey.
here.
Jakey.
we just trying to be,
Jakey.
we just trying to be on a diet. Yo, son, how you gonna come out of this with silly paws, bitch? You drinking a silly paws? Yo,
It's sticky paws, you fuck.
You
but
drinking
you're
fucking
silly,
hairy palms.
bro.
Fucking jerk
Yo.
yourself off.
Hairy paws.
It's off the rails, man.
Okay.
Sweaty paws. you dumb
Anyways.
bitch. Yo, you put
All
your
right.
hat back because you trying to be me, bitch.
Oh,
No, nobody want to
shit.
be you. Nobody want to be you at all.
Pew, pew.
I carry my hat a certain way now. You're telling me?
Bro,
Come on.
I'm
let's-
saying there's nothing wrong with seltzers, man.
Nothing at all.
Nothing wrong
But
with
don't
seltzers.
say we drinking tonight. You drinking seltzer. You're not drinking.
Yo, I mean, okay, he's kind of right, Dave.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to just be honest here.
He's kind of right. You can't
We
flex.
drinking tonight. We getting
Look
turned
at
up.
these
Are you drinking?
fucking-
You're drinking fucking hard seltzer, nigga. Get out of here.
Hey,
Fucking bros.
Hey, but how much
Okay,
alcohol
that equates to
volume-
what? That equates to what? 3 beers?
2 shots.
What's the percentage of alcohol in your beer, Bobby? Robert?
7.5.
Jesus, that's a lot.
7.5.
Okay.
He's on his first one, so what the fuck? Don't matter.
And I had Bumbu for the podcast.
Oh,
already.
two
You
of them.
saw
Two
it.
of them. Oh, I've had two. I've had two.
Are you drinking liquor tonight, Dave?
Bro, don't even get it.
Are you drinking liquor
Don't
tonight?
even get me
Dave?
started.
Are you
Don't even
drinking
get me
liquor?
started. Jakey, you remember when he was like, I can't drink liquor. I'm trying to lose weight.
You know what's funny?
was drinking
You're doing that-
beer.
You only
Drinking
pull that up because
beer.
that
Yo,
you saw that
beer,
fucking
dog.
test podcast. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
Yo,
You talking
drinking
that
beer,
cash
man.
shit.
I'm
Hey,
not
man.
gonna drink any. I'm
All
gonna
right, bro. We're way off
Hey,
the rails
listen,
right now.
listen,
I
I
want
have
you
been-
the fuck out.
I have been on this shit recently. This like NVIDIA cloud game, and I've been playing 10 a lot on that shit.
Have you tried Stadia?
I have tried. Stadia is dope. The problem with Stadia is that it's
Yep.
so I've been playing on this fucking NVIDIA shit on Temtem for a long ass time now. And I have Stadia too, but no one's on that shit. The cool thing with the NVIDIA cloud shit is that you can use Steam, right? So I can play with everyone. It's pretty cool. But didn't some shit recently happen about that?
Yeah, a lot of companies pulled out. I think
Like some
because
controversy.
They're pulled out.
I don't know if it's like due to security or like just the lack of support or whatever the case may be. But like a few companies who are big
Components.
not components,
Proponents.
like
Proponents.
proponents.
Yeah, proponents.
Yeah, that's what I was-
Components.
I'm on fucking fire today, boy.
yeah, but a lot of companies
Son
who are
of the
big
dictionary, you dumb
proponents and big
bitch.
supporters of it, they pulled out. I don't know why, but I think it was probably just the way the security was. Or
Hey, you know who
stability
didn't
of
pull
it.
out?
Bro, you never even
you-
busted.
you
never
gonna be
even
a dad,
busted.
bro?
So what are you talking about?
What?
You gonna be a dad?
I mean, I already am.
All right. So back to
Got
Coming
trigger
on,
10
man.
things.
Coming
Back
on
to the
yourself
truth.
don't count.
Back to the facts. Get back to the facts.
well, why did NVIDIA even start this shit? Like, it's a graphics
It's a market.
card company.
Probably to
market.
compete with Google Stadia.
So I think because Nvidia is really big in the gaming community. So when it comes down to like, doing games and shit, when you buy a new graphics card, it's like, oh man, here's a free game with like a bunch of updates for it. When you buy an Nvidia graphics card already, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
they're
but it's a game. It's not a whole collection.
Yeah,
It's
but they're- but-
not
but they're-
a company to do that though.
yeah, but they're heavily partnered. Because honestly, outside of Nvidia, what other graphics cards do you have?
None.
You see what I'm saying?
AMD.
So
I got the
even then-
GeForce.
No, AMD's
That's
got processors. They're,
Yeah, that's mostly Nvidia.
there's no. They're not. Yeah, there's no competition with Nvidia as far as graphic
Right.
cards are
You see
concerned.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
it just doesn't make sense though.
They're
They're
different
they're
vendors.
hardware. It's
You have
hardware.
Ace. You have Asus. You have like Riser. You have different.
I get that there's other ones, but there's no competition with Nvidia. That's the go-to
The
graphics card.
hardware
There's
for
no-
computers. It doesn't make sense to have a
Okay,
game.
but think about this though, Justin. You have Intel and you have AMD. They're competitors. There's other processors and shit, but they're not on the same level. When it comes to GeForce or NVIDIA, there's nobody who compares. So it's not the same.
But
It's not the same.
Intel doesn't have a gaming platform.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about all right. AMD
You know
and
how the-
Intel.
you know how the
as
gaming
far as the
platform
processor,
works,
you have
right?
the i9 and you have the new AMD Ryzen 7, right?
Sure.
They're essentially right now spec wise, the Ryzen 7 is performing better
Ryzen
than the i9.
Ryzen?
Ryzen. It's Ryzen.
Ryzen, whatever I say, Ryzen sounds better. The Ryzen 7.
It's Ryzen.
It's
The sun
perform-
has
it's-
risen. Okay.
The sun has risen.
Rising in the morning.
Which
Ryzen
sounds
at
better,
supper time.
Jakey? Which sounds better?
It's Rising.
Risen or
Fuck,
Rising?
Go on.
It's
Continue.
actually
Anyway.
Ryzen, but it sounds better Risen. Fuck you.
Whatever. All right. The AMD processor is performing better than the i9. So i9 has been dropping their prices to compete with it. So that's the competition. But as far as graphic cards are concerned, GeForce has no competition. Like NVIDIA, there's no
We're
competition.
talking about cloud gaming where it doesn't matter what kind of hardware you have.
I mean, I get that though, but it veered off and everything.
Trying to explain
that's
this
where I
to
was getting at.
Justin.
I'm
He's
trying to
supposed to be
understand
cybersecurity
why
and
does
IT.
NVIDIA
He's
have a
medical.
platform?
He's medical. He doesn't
Why
understand.
did okay?
the-
Justin's question was why does NVIDIA have a cloud platform? Is that right?
That's right.
It's
Like,
so
that's basically
that's-
like Intel.
that's Ryzen.
having-
so NVIDIA and NVIDIA's graphics cards are used in parallel to do Bitcoin mining and other cryptocurrency mining. So you can daisy chain them in parallel to get more out of multiple.
Okay, so why doesn't like
sets.
Razer or Corsair have a gaming platform?
Because they're
Maybe-
not.
maybe
Because
they
they're
don't have
broke
enough
boys.
They're
So
not in
that's what
competition.
yeah, exactly. So people are
They're
buying
broke
in-
boys.
people like Nvidia's
Not
been
broke
sold
boys.
out. Nvidia's been sold out of their
Sorry.
highest end graphics processor because of the cryptocurrency miners for a long time. So they're not strapped for cash. What would make sense is how do they scale? And that's basically you take advantage of all these daisy chain processors and then you allow people to. So the idea is that you have more processing power than you have people using your service, right?
Yeah. Pretty
So
much.
as long as you have that, as long as your scaling is that you have more processing power than there are users, so you cap the amount of users that you have. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe that they're not that scalable because of the amount of users that are interested in it. I don't know. And Google's maybe just a bigger platform.
That's
Yeah,
not
you know
a
what I
platform
think,
they
though,
should
but-
be in. That's not what they should do. They should be scaling
It's-
into something else.
it
Not
all
a
comes
Is it
down to
about
business,
should though,
dude.
or what happened?
It comes
What
down
is
to
happening?
business and what they're good at, dude. So
That's
like,
why
when
they're
it come-
failing. That's what I'm
But-
saying.
But when it comes to Razer, though, Razer sells peripherals. They don't really sell computer parts like that. They sell mice and fucking keyboards. That's what they're
Well,
good at.
Razer
It's still
is-
hardware.
but Razer also
Okay,
sells
but-
laptops.
Okay, but and so the laptop though, who's making what?
Yeah,
It's
but
not-
Razer
it's
sells
not-
laptops
it's
with
not-
Intel
it's not-
and
Yeah,
AMD.
it's not a
and
Razer
GeForce.
fucking
I get
motherboard.
it. No, I see what
It's
you're
not
saying.
a
I see what you're
Razer.
saying.
It just depends on who. So you gotta think when it comes to
It's
computer,
a-
man. There's so many different companies make different parts, whatever, right? Like the Threadripper RAM. That's not owned by fucking Ryzen. That's not owned by AMD. It's not owned by Razer. It's not owned by anybody but a different company. You know, it comes down to whoever's gonna be the cheapest bidder, and whoever's going to make the most profit for the company. So I see what you're saying about why NVIDIA isn't embedded, but they've been so embedded to games themselves, it doesn't make any sense because, like I was saying, when you buy a graphics card, most of the time when you get it from NVIDIA, they give you something as an incentive to buy their card. Like when Call of Duty came out, Modern Warfare, they said if you buy a 2080, you will get Call of Duty plus like some season pass type shit, whatever. So essentially, you got the game for free because they had a partnership with Activision saying, look, we're gonna partner up and we need X amount of copies per X amount of devices. And
Yeah.
they got their sales up. So
The
it's
partnership
a mutual,
makes sense.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
mutual business agreement. So it's a partnership. It's all about business.
Yeah, that makes sense. But why try to split off and do your own gaming platform? That doesn't make sense.
So it's not necessarily a platform. They
Wait,
utilize.
wait,
they
talk.
utilize-
What do you mean by split off to like your own gaming platform? Like that's what I'm kind of getting confused at right now.
Okay, if you're, are you talking like Stadia and then the fucking
NVIDIA
NVIDIA
or
cloud
just
gaming?
like
So I think where Justin's confused is that you're not using like an NVIDIA like equivalent to BattleNet. You're using Steam through NVIDIA's processing
it's a
power,
partnership between those two.
right? So here's the value offer, right? For the gamer who has a Google fucking Chrome laptop but has 300 megabits per second download speed, they're able to pay $5 a month. And by the way, you can get the first 90 days absolutely free. After that, you pay $5 a month, and you can play games as long as you have a good internet connection, as if you had like a 2080 Ti.
But I mean, just from like a common sense standpoint, it's not just that. It's like if you're comparing things like fucking AMD and Intel, right? You guys are equal. And then Google comes out and they come out with this fucking cloud gaming platform, right? But Google doesn't have a huge gaming background. So why would it not be smart from another company's like background, from their aspect, say we have a gaming background like NVIDIA, why don't we compete with them and come out with another cloud gaming platform? Like compare it to Amazon, the way they compete with everybody, right? They have streaming, fucking mailing, everything. They're always trying to compete. So why not? If Google's coming out with Stadia and everything like that, if you're a gaming company, your background's gaming, and you're the best out there, why not compete with them? Right?
So
Why not come out with like a cloud gaming platform type thing? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, someone's gonna have to. This is the next generation of gaming. Is gaming on the cloud?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna win. So
Yeah.
I understand where this is coming from. He's looking at it as a moral standpoint of why, but you gotta look at it as a business standpoint too as well. Like it's an incentive for the consumer to purchase these products. Like, hey man, instead of paying an extra $50, $60, $100 for the season pass, just buy his graphics card, upgrade your shit, and now you have a game too on top of upgrading your rig. You know what I mean? So it's a business move. And so
or
I think that when it
or
comes to
you don't have to
NVIDIA,
upgrade your rig at all. You
right,
could just pay us monthly, and you can use
right,
our shit.
right, understandable. So when it comes to NVIDIA, I think when it came to, and it's such that companies were pulling out of NVIDIA because they had a lot of promise there. I think that NVIDIA probably needs to go back to the drawing board and kind of look at their price model and the stability and security of everything. Why companies are pulling out, because I think it's more of a contractual financial issue as opposed to being like these games aren't working, because it's a new model, like you were saying, Jake. It's the next gen, it's the next wave. So how can we monetize and get the full benefits of someone owning a PC but also playing their game anywhere they want to, kind of deal, you know? Because like, to me, buying the game and spending $5 a month to play it anywhere you want to makes perfect sense as a consumer. But as a business owner, you're thinking, I'm not getting enough return on just buying the games because it's a new market. It's the same thing as saying, how much do streams cost when it comes to music nowadays? Like back then, motherfuckers are buying CDs and records. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Right.
you had physical, tangible. Okay, we sold 1,000,000 copies of this record. We got this much money. But when it comes to streams nowadays, how many streams equal a full record? You know, how can you equate that to making your money? It's all a money game, you know, and it's fucked up. Don't get me wrong, it's fucked up 100%. But yeah, I think it's a new model, and they're trying to work out the kinks to fully reap the benefits. That it's not to a point where it's it's not to a point where it's harming the consumer, but we're also making some kind of profit of it, because as it comes to video games, we're getting nickel and dime every time I'm out the way. You know what I'm saying, whatever, like a new game comes out, okay, pre-order now, pre-order now and get free, get this free thing, or get season pass, season DLC. It's like, but is that not already part of what the game should be completed? You know, so I think that it just comes down to a business move of these companies are not why these companies are not complying or being complicit to what they should be doing as a moral standpoint. Like you're saying, Dustin, why are you not involved in this? because they don't want to. They don't have to because they're making their money elsewhere, so they don't really care about that piece. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to shut you down. I don't want to shit on your idea, or whatever. I understand where you're coming from 100%, but as a business point, I think what they're doing now is so to NVIDIA, they're like, yo, $5 a month. I'm not tripping on shit because we make enough money off the graphics card already, and you're getting a little kickback too. But it seemed like to me that Steam or whatever the case may be, I want more money, and so they're trying to figure out what's the best way to keep it at a happy medium, but also give everyone their bread. You know, how much profit do you want to lose because of a service you're providing, if that makes sense.
I mean, low key, I want NVIDIA to kind of pull ahead of Google, just because they integrate Steam as their platform and Google
Yo,
has
stay
their
with your
own
niche.
platform.
Stay
But
with your niche. Do what you got to
but
do.
with
And
all these companies pulling out and shit, like who knows, man?
because what companies pulled out? Just right? Bethesda, and then what else? But even then,
Bethesda
though,
and Activision.
but even then, though, like Steam has so many indie companies and so many different other gaming companies that are willing to do that shit. I'm sure Bethesda and Activision, they're the biggest names, so obviously it's a big deal. But you gotta think when you go on Steam, there's so many games you've never fucking even heard of because they come from indie studios,
Right.
studios that aren't fucking AAA, but they still deliver top quality products. So what I think is like it was a big deal because it was those two companies, but also Activision is owned by Blizzard, and Bethesda fucked up Fallout 76, so they're trying to recuperate anyway. So honestly, fuck both of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, I mean,
Be honest.
Bethesda and Activision are falling.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So they're trying to
In
cut their
general.
losses. They're cutting the losses. Okay, look, we already lost money on our own games, and this new thing we try, we're not seeing the returns that we wanted to see per quota, per quarter, whatever the case may be. So they probably pulled out that way, and that's understandable. That's just business. You know what I'm saying? But I think that NVIDIA, I think, like you were saying, Jakey, I think that cloud computing honestly is the next gen because after the PS5 and the Xbox, whatever the fuck it's called nowadays, I think honestly after this next console generation, it's going to either go to cloud or they're going to go to just straight one console.
Right.
It's inevitable at this point because they at this point it's apparently do the versatile the same thing. One has more than the other, but it's like minute. Okay, one has more graphical power, one has more computing power, but they still perform pretty fucking high, you know.
And it's about damn time. Like
yeah.
I
So
like
at
seriously.
this point, it's gonna come down to okay, you buy a controller of your preference, you probably pay this service, but you get the same games because cross-platform is becoming more and more common these days.
I was about to say, you remember the time where we didn't have cross-platform?
Yeah,
like Xbox plays with Xbox.
It's becoming more common now because it's like it makes no sense to keep that separated when you can make more money by joining the two. And I think it's gonna be a matter of time before they say, you know what, fuck it, let's have one system, one cloud computing, whatever the case may be, and then we'll split the profits down the middle because at that point you get more money that way. In my opinion, it's supposed to be okay. Now you buy this system, now you buy this game, you buy that system, buy that game.
Well, I mean, how does it work?
So diluted.
You have PC, you have Xbox, you have Nintendo, you have
PS4.
So what I think is my personal opinion. I think Nintendo's always going to be separate because they have that niche of portable family, you know, kind of.
Yeah,
we're going to be
Nintendo
different.
Carved out its own lane.
We're going to be different. Yeah. PC's going to be different because I think PC's more for the, I don't want to say hardcore, but you know, more dedicated. Put it that way, more dedicated gamer. But when it comes to the casual player, you're a console. But at that point, it comes down to the cloud, and at the end state, it's the cloud. It's how can I play them? How can I play this game whenever I want to? Whether I'm traveling, I'm fucking, you know, I'm at home, whatever the case may be.
If you can still play on your tablet,
if you can still play, it doesn't matter how you're playing, but you'll pay that price.
Yeah,
you'll pay the price.
Yeah, no, that's how dude, playing Temtem on your phone is another experience altogether.
What do you think, Dave? You've been kind of quiet.
Oh no, I mean you were going off there, bro. I don't want to veer you off or anything like that.
I appreciate it.
No, I mean, all in all, like, despite all those like companies like fucking going back and forth and fucking all the competition shit, I'm just happy there is competition as far as gaming is concerned. Like, as long as it's being talked about, it's a win in my opinion. As long as gaming's evolving, we're all gamers, so I take that as a win, man. No matter what happens, gamers are winning. It's evolving. So fuck it. I'm down. I'm down for whatever. Let the companies compete. Fuck it.
Yeah, competition is healthy, I think. You know, because it makes each other innovate at a faster rate where everyone wins. Like Dave said, all the gamers are winning.
So what
Yeah.
I saw today or yesterday or the day before, I saw that Ninja was telling people to rage out, and like raging was basically healthy.
Nah, yeah, what he said was if you don't get mad after losing, then you've lost twice because like it if you're a competitor, then you're perfecting a craft pretty much. It's like, so if you don't get mad, then it means you don't have the motivation, you don't have the drive to compete.
Yeah, but there's internal and external expression of anger. You could be mad.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what I'm saying.
inside
I mean, what he said was it makes sense if you're a competitor, if you're going to be competing as a gamer. But I mean, if you're just a casual gamer, then yeah, it's kind of dumb. But I mean, that when it comes to gaming, it's so controversial. Like it's hard to say because there's people that are out there that are competing for millions of fucking dollars, and then there's people that are just playing after work.
I mean, I see it as
Yeah.
Lil Wayne saying that he's the best rapper alive. You know, it's like I'm the best rapper alive. I don't care who it is. I'm the fucking best. And I think that as a competitive person, you kind of have to have that mentality in order to get past those humps. Like even if
But I also think that it's like the reason that he snapped was someone told him, calm down, it's just a game. And this is the top gamer in the world.
yeah,
So it's like,
yeah, but was
I'm not
tournament?
saying by skill or anything. I'm saying he is the top paid gamer in the world. There's no arguing that.
Fair enough.
And you're telling this man, calm down, it's just a game. It's like, you can't say this is my job. Don't tell me to calm down. I get paid to do this.
What about LeBron James when he plays basketball?
Absolutely get angry. He's the king. He's the GOAT. He's the best basketball player.
So
why would he not get mad if he lost?
But there is I think there's a quote somewhere online that he said it is just a game.
Oh, he compared LeBron James to Tom Brady. He's like, imagine telling LeBron James or Tom Brady it's just a game.
And
yeah, I mean,
there's
obviously,
a quote somewhere out there that LeBron James was like, yeah, it's just a game at the end of the day.
I think there's definitely two schools of thought, and they're both valid, where you have the person who gets mad at themselves or angry at their teammates or the situations or the circumstance, and they get better because that analysis is forced at a faster rate. And then you have the people who are like, it's just a game, and they improve based on their hours and their repetitions, you know. So I think there's definitely two schools of thought. Which one's more healthier though?
I mean, I honestly, maybe there's a quote out there that LeBron James said that. I would have to see it because I refuse to believe that he said that, because LeBron James is a student of Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant would never, ever, ever say it's just a game.
Rest in peace.
Like, basketball was his fucking life. It was his blood, his air. It's what he woke up and went to sleep basketball, and that's how LeBron James is too. And that's how you have to be, like, for what you're passionate about. I fully believe that. Ninja's passionate about gaming. That's his bread and butter. That's how he lives. That's how he feeds him and his wife every day of his life. It's like, I can't get mad about that. Like, it's not just a game to him. It's how he gets paid. If he sucked at fucking Fortnite, he would not get paid. He wouldn't be where he was if he sucked at Fortnite. That's how it is. It's not just a game to him. It's like, I get it to the extent of you have to understand someone's point of view.
I mean, I just looked it up real quick. It's just on NBC Sports. It's the headline. LeBron's out of context quote of the day. At the end of the day, it's still just basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I gotta take the out of context part. He was probably upset or something like that, just because LeBron James.
Yeah,
I know
lost a game
him.
or some
I know
shit.
him. I've met him. He's a great guy. Me and him are buddies. He calls me Dave. I call him Bron. Just
Yo, I mean,
shut the fuck up, Rob.
I
sometimes,
didn't even say anything.
I
dog.
saw your fucking face.
I didn't even say anything.
All right, whatever. All right.
I could get it though. I kind of get that. You could say like, yeah, it's just a game, but like inside, you're like fucking pissed off,
No, you're steaming.
right?
You
Yeah.
fumigating.
Yeah, but how do you
Inside.
The thing is, how do you carry yourself? Is
You-
kind of what people are hinting at.
Right. So I agree with that. Like if I am, because I'm a competitive player when I'm playing first person shooters. If I lose a game, I'm fuming, but I'm still telling my teammates, yo, we got this.
That's true.
I'm-
About me,
but on
I'm a complete opposite, bro. I'm like,
See,
we
but
fucking
on the-
lost. Back me out right now.
on the inside though, I'm that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like everything that I'm saying on the external is just for everyone else, whereas internally I'm like fighting against my demons to not fucking break my shit.
Yeah.
Fighting against demons, dog. God, dog.
I got a lot of demons, man. You got
like
fighting against-
especially when you're playing Destiny with John, bro. No, I'm just kidding, John. I know you're watching. That's not shit. I'm kidding, John. Don't freak the fuck out.
Yo, John's got the award for most improved player.
Well, the
of
thing
fucking-
is,
Of the decade.
Of the decade.
The thing everyone
What up,
always
Dustin?
like everyone rages. Like I don't care who you are, what you've done. Someone at one point in your life, you have raged. At one point.
I don't know. I
Doesn't
don't know.
matter
Who's,
about
I don't know.
basketball,
I don't know
gamers.
who's worse, me or Rob, bro. Because me and Rob be fucking
No.
raging, dog.
You know who's the worst is
Bro.
fucking Art. Art is
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
We'd be like, I hope your motherfucking die.
Bro, no,
car
he
crash.
no. He's gotten better, bro. I've been playing Call of Duty and Fortnite within reason. He's gotten better, but he's nothing like that, bro. He laughs about
But
it. Now.
the thing
He's
is,
not like you.
at
He
one
even brought it
point-
up. He even brought it up.
That's
He even
cool.
brought it up.
Damn,
he
being
brought it
a
up.
dad
He-
really changes you, I guess.
He talked about it and everything. He talked about how he used to rage. He doesn't do it anymore, man. He's a
What?
calm, civilized person. He does not freak out.
I'm trying to convert him back to Destiny, bro.
No, he told me today I was playing Call of Duty with him. He's like, Jake hit me up, said Trials is back. And he's like, oh, I don't know.
Yo, I already told him. I was like, yo, you already know what you want to do, bro. Go ahead and pick it.
I don't know,
Anyway,
man.
At
But
one point, everyone rages. It's like it doesn't matter who you are. Like you're gonna rage at some point, no matter what game you're playing. If you're a gamer, you're gonna rage at some point. To demonize him over what he said, I don't know if it's right or wrong.
It's a troll, man. It's a fucking troll.
I mean, I get where he's coming
Fuck
from
it.
because that's his livelihood and like he takes it seriously. I don't know.
all right, Rob, I think it's about that time.
About that time. Okay. I needed a fucking new sound for that shit. But so we're trying to do a new segment right now. It's gonna be called Lowkey Heat. And so we're gonna be
Sorry.
Oh, we do need a sound for it. He's not wrong.
we do, but like I don't know
like
what the
a
fuck
little
that
sizzling
was.
sound.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that was. So what we want to do
Low-key
is
heat.
what we want to
Get
do
your
is
fucking news.
oh my fucking god. One more time. Go ahead, Jiggy, so I can fucking get my thoughts together.
Low-key heat.
Real trap shit.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, anyways, so as you know, if you've been watching us for the last 4 episodes, whatever the case may be, we all have different interests and stuff like that. So what we want to do is we want to bring attention to you guys some things that we found very interesting that are kind of underrated. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So if you heard our hot takes, think of the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Not really as a cold take, but like some shit that you guys don't know about, but you might be interested in. So we have this segment called Low-Key Heat, and each person kind of brings attention to something that we think is fucking really dope, but no one really heard about. That's kind of that in a nutshell. as we go forward and we bring more Lowkey to you guys will probably know we want to do this as the end of our podcast segments to kind of close it out. So that's what we want to do. So for my piece of Lowkey heat, I want to talk about this anime called ID Invaded. So I'm big in anime like everyone else here in the podcast, and hopefully you guys as the viewers and listeners. So ID Invaded, think about Inception, but kind of in an anime form, as a real general term for what this anime is about. This guy, his daughter gets killed. He ends up finding, he goes in search and he ends up finding the person who killed his daughter, and he convinces that person to kill themselves. He gets arrested, and so now they use him to go into serial killers and murderers like thought patterns, I guess is the best way to describe it, like some kind of alternate world, like in a dream kind of deal, to identify who these murderers and serial killers are. They have devices that detect any kind of evil intent, and then he gets inserted into these crazy ass worlds that are part of the killer's brain, and he tries to figure out what's going on to identify the killer. This is on Hulu. I want to say it's about 13, 14 episodes in now. But the first episode is so fucking fire. Like, this shit is like Inception, but animated.
Is
Like,
it
check it
beginning
out,
to
man.
end or is it ongoing?
So each, I want to say it's going to be seasons. So the first 2 episodes are about one killer, and then it kind of goes on. So it's like, it's hard to say how far it's going to go or to who it's going to be, whatever the case may be. But so the first 2 episodes are about, yeah, it's ongoing. So the first 2 episodes are about one guy, the 3rd episode is about someone totally different, and then the 4th episode kind of goes on. So it's not really any kind of pattern to. They're not trying to get some ultimate killer thing. It's just like,
so it's like American horror story or whatever. It's like different. It's different segments.
No, so the overarching theme is he's trying to find the killers, but each episode, think about like Law and Order. Each episode is a different killer they're trying to figure out.
That's what I'm saying.
It kind of it strikes me as like a Death Note vibe. Is it? That's what
I don't really get into Death Note too much, but not really. Like Death Note was kind of more like, I want to kill
it's
this
like an
person
intellectual
because he,
anime.
yeah, it's definitely intellectual, but it's like,
if so Dave, don't watch it. You can't.
If you like, if you liked Inception for the fact of he's manipulating things, trying to figure things out, and like it's this crazy ass worlds that someone else created, he's just living in it, trying to maneuver around. You will enjoy ID Invaded. It's on Hulu. Check it out, and that's kind of my piece for Lowkey heat.
Nice.
All right, Jakey, what about you?
I got 2 things. First things real quick. These things, the Corona seltzers. Look, man, I'm on a diet, bro, and I can't be eating carbs and shit. Like I cut everything out except for protein and fat, basically. And these things are lifesavers because it's 0 carbs and 0 sugars. You can't get that in any other seltzer, bro. I'm telling you right now. The second Lowkey heat is an HBO series called The Outsider. If it has Jason Bateman in it, and it is fucking incredible. Like, it's really gritty, and this is why I like HBO versus like on air TV like CBS and Fox and shit, is that the first episode off rip, spoiler alert, just you see a dead kid. And not just like a dead kid just like
now I don't even
peacefully sleeping. It's a gruesome ass fucking murder, and it's not like it's like that throughout the whole thing. It's just you see it once, but you got to see Outsider. If you have HBO, go check out Outsider. The Outsider.
Justin, you sound like you're ready.
No, I was gonna say Westworld is coming back March 15th. I'm not sure if it's Lowkey or not, but I don't know. Not too many people that I know talk about it. So the first 2 seasons are on HBO. It's like a sci-fi western. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's definitely worth getting HBO just for that.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on that shit. I'm only on the first season.
Yeah, the second season is crazy. It's gonna get even crazier in season 3. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's gonna be good. So it's gonna me and Michelle are really excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been about almost 2 years.
Yeah, it's
But
been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been about a year and a half since the second season.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely check that out.
As far as my piece is just something I learned today, just because I know there's a lot of people that, it's not your cup of tea or whatever, but I was a huge Animal Crossing fan, and they're finally coming out with a new age Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch. The way they're setting it up is it's an MMO, massive multiplayer, but you can pick your hemisphere of the actual world.
Ooh, that's dope.
You can pick your hemisphere of the actual world, and you'll be paired, with everyone in that part of the world. And in the game, like they just announced this today, that's why I consider it low-key heat. The game will, like the weather and everything, it adapts to that hemisphere of the world. So the weather in game will match your hemisphere of the world and shit like that, and you'll be paired with everyone that's part of that shit. And I don't know. I thought that was really fucking cool because again, I'm a huge fucking Animal Crossing fan. Like, I love that fucking game as a kid, so I'm super excited for that. So it's my little portion.
Nice. Lowkey heat. Get you some bitches.
Real trap shit. Rob, get off your phone and wrap us up.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's your man's, bro. I don't know.
No, it's not my man's at all, dog. Anyways, man, so my computer didn't fuck up, thank God. We made it. 100%.
5.5 hours.
2 hours and 24 minutes, motherfucker.
Yeet.
So, episode 5, we definitely, I think we came with it. We saw some good topics here today. Stay tuned for sure. I'm glad you guys made it to the end. Definitely check out our low-key heat suggestions and shit like that, because I think that it'd be something you might like. You never know till you try. Put it that way. I wish you the best. Thank you for tuning in, and I love you. Bare Minimum Podcast. Rob Skino. Anyone else? Closing remarks.
Hey,
love you.
I really appreciate how Bobby looks right into the camera on the closing remarks, because it's really hard to like talk to the camera like you're talking to like the people. But
look at you trying. Look at you trying.
Right, I'm trying it. I'm
struggling.
I'm struggling a little bit. But
appreciate
you know what? We don't get through it.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate
each and every single one of y'all. And
listen,
if y'all want to
Justin, give the Italian hand.
I just want to say this. I just want to say this one thing. If y'all want to co-sign,
look at Daisy.
If y'all want to co-sign on any of our low-key heat recommendations, please do so in the comments on YouTube. And make sure you show us some love, like and subscribe that shit, man. Like, we're out here really just trying to put out content.
Share it. Share is
exactly
the biggest thing.
Yes.
Look, let me not even be blunt, bro. We're trying to be rich, bro. So tell your friends.
I'm trying to get paid out here. I'm talking about
trying to make some money. Please tell your friends.
Trying to build a compound.
Please tell your friends. I don't want to work anymore. Please tell your friends.
We're gonna cut that part out.
Bear.
It's the Bare Minimum Podcast.
That's the intro.
Thank you.
Later.
Just what the fuck are you doing? Oh man, I gotta piss.
Damn, I just got 7 viewers in it.